Yo, it's the one and only Brian Oxide. Fuck is you talking about? Alright, we are gonna go to a white person's panel, and we're gonna observe the white people and how boring they are. Then we're gonna go to a black person's panel, and we're gonna observe how chaotic they are. Can we have any goddamn middle ground? Jesus motherfucking Christ.
That. So we've been able to power through, and we're going to hit about 100.
How fucking boring this white person panel is, dude. What the fuck?
165 days, and here in Iowa, the students have to hit 180 days. We're going to hit 165 solid days, and then the last 15 are going to be kind of continuing education program.
Oh, you're saying, oh, it's just some random white panel? Fucking not boring? Well, let's go to another white panel. Let's see if this one's boring.
Which are the ones with the visualizations of the alien type guys and decapitation stuff too, which is really interesting, but very Aztec.
I think it's pronounced more with a J, but because that's how we pronounce it, like Judah type deal.
Oh my God. Becky, look at how boring that panel is. Holy shit. That's two white people panels, right? What else we got? Let's go to another white person panel. Let's check this one out.
You go today. You have this system that's set up to, if you want to rent a
What's with that guy's fucking mustache, dude?
property, you have to go fill out an application. Okay, you fill out the application, and then somewhere along the line something goes wrong, and you don't make a payment or something. You
boring. Oh my God, these white people are so fucking boring. All right, let's compare and contrast it to a black panel.
No time enough. Come out the show.
Complete and utter chaos. Not so boring, but complete and utter chaos.
Man, hey, hold on. Hey, no timing out. No timing out. Let everybody rock. No timing out.
All right, well, they got some energy at least, but let's go back to the whites. Just look at the low energy, just boring aspect of it.
Like the Northern Kingdom from that book.
Wait, what do you pronounce that way? I'm sorry. Say that again.
Judah instead of Utah.
Oh, okay. I had not heard that. And that would make sense.
Oh, we are really boring. Oh.
Over this summer, we're signing up for a 5K, a family 5K. My 3 older boys, and then
ain't no fucking gangster, you bitch ass nigga. Boy, you a hoe. Boy, you a hoe. You an old ass man trying to scratch for your hoe ass daughter. Your daughter is a hoe. Oh, so what, nigga? Your mama okay, then keep it at that.
Your mama's a hoe. Your mama's a hoe.
Bitch, you a hoe.
Your mama's a hoe. Your mama's a hoe.
You was going through.
I go on the white people panel, just boring. They're backstage and me, just have no clue what the fuck to do. I go to the black people panel. Who did it? He raped it. He gonna porn bomb you. He's streaming you. Go to the white people panel. It's just nubs, just fucking blabbering.
Obviously, with the strong.
Look at them, just silence.
Leaders of Lebanon, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Oregon, north by northwest, obviously. But what grows in Washington and Oregon?
Oh my fucking God. I saw like there's nothing. There's nowhere to go. I go here, I get thrown out for snafu. So snafu, I try to have a conversation. I say, "Can you backstage snafu?" He throws me out. And then this is what they're left with. Like they're so fucking stupid. Then I try to go on the black panel. And I get this.
Get my mama and my dad.
Get your Peckerwood honky ass crack ass out of here. Like, what the fuck, man? Hello? Hello? Is anybody out there? Hello? Fuck, man. And then this is a white panel. This one is not a black panel. It appears to have black people on it, but it's not. Watch. White. They sound white. They're boring. They're low energy. Watch.
Because you just mentioned a few minutes ago that your uncle
The fuck is this fucking more
the SA
fucking walkie-talkies? What the fuck is that, dude? These are white people. Do not get it fooled. Everyone out here is supposedly black. These are people whiter than nubs.
If I was you, I wouldn't have said that on a public.
See, he's using black voice, but he's not black. He's trying to use black voice, but he doesn't. It's not working. It's like when I do it.
Airways, man. It's kind of like how far are you willing to go to prove a point? You know what I'm saying? So you could have kept that part to yourself because I don't think that was an enduring quality that you should be sharing online. Nevertheless, Eater Man, I'm proud of your growth, right?
I got
But the women don't choose men like him.
Hold on.
Women don't choose men like him.
Chosen.
Hold on, y'all. That's good. Well, good. Welcome to the Married Club.
No, hold on.
That is 137
Got some poop. Got some poop. He's still here. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Listen how white they sound. These are white people.
Either man. So first of all, unlike Brownsville, I'm gonna make my statement first. Unlike Brownsville, I'm willing to say the good and bad things that happened in my life. You know what? That's still my uncle. We got some dysfunctional family members, and I'm not gonna.
God, can't even go to a black panel and have it be without it being white. It's fucking retarded. Yeah, we got to go to the Mexican panels, Julian. I got to start putting search terms in. SA, East Side. I don't know, dude. Tacos. People are going to be like, oh, that's racist. What the fuck, man? This is bullshit. Soul Player TV. The fuck's this guy doing?
You know something, Adam? Because I talked to you yesterday, and y'all stole that from Double Up right there. I stole it. Y'all thought about her saying little shit. Y'all thought going up. Y'all don't give a fuck about that. I'm just gonna say that under Dallas business canopy. The Mo 3 seconds.
We got Tommy in the chat over there making cracker towers. See that cracker tower right there? I said salute my niggas. Because he allows it. So that's what I do. He says, you got to flip it. They get to say cracker. Or they can't say cracker. We can't say or whatever. Yeah, they flip it. They could say cracker and I could say nigga. Oh my God, man. The fuck, dude. Now I got to find a Mexican fucking panel. This is bullshit.
Your 5K run where there's like 30.
What's this guy doing? Whoa. The fuck is this white shit?
With your help, we are the.
Oh my God.
cedars, and Oregon and Lebanon are.
Dubs, have you heard of the ringing cedars out of Russia? I knew there was a connection. This is crazy.
I do believe. That's crazy. The light.
Information and shit like that. Your mama was telling me that get him off the phone. Why was you going through the phone? Come show me I'm a hoe. Why was you going through my? You come show me. You call police. Come show me I'm a hoe. Come show me I'm a hoe. Me not gonna do it. He not gonna do it, Daddy. He not gonna do it. He ain't gonna. He just want to argue. He just want to argue. He just want to argue. Drop down and drop down too, ho. You the biggest snitch. You a snitch, ho. You a snitch, ho.
Now my laptop just wants to be the slowest thing fucking ever. Can't fucking make new fucking tabs. I have to reset this fucking thing. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking goddamn fuck. It's gonna be fucking slower. How do we find a Mexican fucking panel? Fuck. What are some search terms? The fuck is this now?
And turn you into a pet ass nigga. Ain't got your ass fucked up out here. Man, bring your ass out here. Bring your ass out here. Come to eat that. Eat that love. Eat that love. Come to eat that love. They was trying to rob him right and they had to stop it right. Man, should have let him rob his hell. Yeah, rob his bitch ass. Who's gonna rob me, ain't it? Don't fuck you would tell you would know. Man, what the fuck? I was in the car the whole goddamn time. Nigga, I was strapped the fuck up. Y'all bitch ass niggas won't know none of that type of time.
Lightning struck, and it's been a constant. It's still going on. A constant roll of thunder.
That's crazy. There's some. This
timing.
is fascinating though, because I think there is some really interesting symbology.
I think I've discovered the correlation between pedophiles and beta male cucks.
Here we go with Rand.
What's
up, sir?
They're too scared to approach women, right? So
I know he's here to defend the fucking club. Snafu, he's part of them too. Just to let you know, Rand
because the
is
women
part of
them. They have to go for something weaker than the woman. It's all that's left for the pedophile.
Are you at my video yet, OTW?
No.
You fucktard.
We got
video for 45 minutes.
Yeah, everybody would leave.
And Snafu, sorry,
I'd end up just playing guitar.
All right, what's up, guys?
Great guitar.
Brian, are you here to clout chase some more?
Yeah, I was just comparing and contrasting the black panels, which are completely chaotic, orangutan monkeys jumping around, and then I come to the white panels, and it's just nubs blathering about fucking Oregon and Utah in some sort of low energy fucking way.
Yeah, but it's not white panel. I'm dark skinned, Tarek's Lebanese.
Yeah, and I'm native.
Canadian. I'm brown. Canadian.
I'm native.
I want to be an American.
Yeah, you look real native,
also
OTW. You don't look like
depends on
a
the
random Canadian white man.
And then we got a vax pedophile supporter over here.
Because we have
Sarah.
winter here, and
Knows
during
my
the winter,
story, Snafu. You
our
don't have to
tan
keep
gets a little bit
telling it.
lighter.
There's a really nice story. I don't need to repeat it. It's pretty legit.
Well, I know you support pedophile supporters.
There's something called resonance frequency, and you don't fully understand what a biofield is.
Imagine if
Because it
people judge
fits in your
all
gut.
white panels based on something like Jack Talcott or something crazy like that.
Oh yeah,
that'd be a problem. So I mean, we
It
can't
would.
judge all black panels or all black people based on one black
No,
panel.
we're gonna judge white panels based on this one.
What black panel are you trolling?
I like Brian
What black
O'Shea's
panel are you
logic.
comparing OTWs to?
I was just comparing this panel. I was comparing and contrasting with the blacks, and Nubs was talking about Oregon and Utah.
I know, was there a
How
specific
is
black
that better
panel?
than Jack Talcott?
Is this the panel version of White America?
Yeah.
Fuck America.
I feel
This
like I
is
need to
the-
go.
This is
Oh,
the
Shay,
exact
what's your
problem
point?
with everything.
I brought up Utah, dude. You weren't probably paying attention, but I
Fuck
showed it to you.
Utah. Fuck yeah.
And we were talking about pareidolia and statues.
Sarah, you
and
are the
God-
whitest white lady in the history of white ladies.
And I
She's
propagated
Cynthia
the
too,
fact
bro.
that
Come
you have.
on. You know that. The
She's
Cynthias are
6'1".
fucking white as
Yeah,
can be.
6'1".
Eric is a white
Listen.
Arab. Snafu's a white Indian.
I'm
Fucking
fucking brown, you dumb fuck. I don't
Utah-
care
yeah,
if I'm white.
fuck white and retarded.
O'Shea, this is where O'Shea's trying to clout chase, ladies and gentlemen. Keep going,
Utah
O'Shea.
supports Mormons, and Mormons are pedophiles.
Yes, Mormon, the culted ones. The fucking ones who fucking use a Book of Mormon, which is a opposite contradiction to the Bible.
They're not gonna fool me with their prim and proper
Grant
attire
is
and their
just an
combed
East
over
Coast
haircut.
white person.
Are you saying something, Brian O'Shea?
Well, let's get back
Brian's
to
on
the
the
he's
clout
not.
chase, dude.
Brian is
Laura.
never
Brian
really
feels
saying
because
anything.
he's losing clout with the black panels and Daddy and OTW, he has to try really hard. Brian, you're trying really too hard.
Brian, you better put on a fucking baseball hat backwards and just
If there
call
was a
yourself
generic
Brian
East
O'Shea,
Coast
all
white
right?
person, it'd be Rant.
Call it the O'Shea State.
I'm a generic East Coast white person. My name's Rant.
Brian, you might as well just start drinking your piss live. We've heard you talk about it forever. That's how you're going to bump your clout up. You've been chasing so hard with the black panels and Daddy. You might as well just start your piss lemonade stand. Start drinking on camera. It will help your clout. I
Grinders,
promise you.
Fucking Masons.
Yeah, notice
What are
the
you
Shriner
ranting
Mason
about,
stood up at
Rant?
Daddy's and Paul was okay with that.
Generic
That's why I'm like,
East
I
Coast
broke bad for life
Where
too.
are we?
Paul was okay with the Shriner Masons.
I don't know,
In fact,
man.
he
I
said,
mean, I need
"They
a break.
went away from
I
me."
really do need a
Plan,
break.
but
Hold on a
Brian
sec. All
O'Shea
right.
was hanging out.
There
Somebody
we
needs
go.
to start
Snafu,
drumming.
I need a break from your voice. Fuck, man. You just like, you take over the whole fucking audio. And I'm like, I'm about to throw myself out the window just because of your voice. Please let other people speak a bit because there are other voices I enjoy hearing. So we'll just keep it there for a moment.
No boundaries, people.
I'm not gonna lie, Snafu's audio sounds a little wet. Like I can't explain that, but it's like I think it's the audio itself that fucks you up.
Oh my god,
Rant, you are so white, just East Coast.
Oh, you
You're a
too,
white
man.
person.
You're
Make
another voice.
so-
I can't. No, that's it. There we go. I knew I would. There are two voices that just didn't resonate. No, it's like I'm filtering. I'm filtering. Okay, now I need a break. Well, actually, one of the voices is because it's just the nonsense that comes out. The other one is just the voice, because I hear it too much.
God, white people, man.
You remember the title,
He's been
guys?
a little jealous lately. It's
Bro,
okay.
if you eat caviar every day, you'll get sick of it. I'm just saying.
Now, Sarah thinks I'm jealous of something. The whitest white lady to ever get on a white panel says I'm jealous of her white ass. Great. I'm jealous of the men that are interacting with her white ass. Great. God, you white people fucking suck. All right, let's go back to the black people. See, I just got kicked off a white panel. We're trying to bring a little energy and excitement. Let's go see what they're doing at the black panel.
Man, y'all motherfuckers want on none of that shit. Yep, that's big fan. Man, you a motherfucking liar. What was going on? Hey, Dad, you a fucking liar. And then your dad is sitting up there trying to lie too. Nigga, you done lost our credibility with that bullshit. Man, put your bitch ass on. Nigga, ain't nobody fucking ducking your ass. Come bring your ass out here. Come bring your bitch.
God damn, man. There's just God fucking I don't know. I gotta go to the Indians, gotta do the Indian voice. Like it's just over, guys. Yeah, I gotta go to the plot. It's got to go to the Garden, man. It's fucking over, dude. It's game fucking over. There's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. I get kicked off the white panels for bringing some energy. I get kicked off the black panels for being white. Like, you can't make this shit up.
And overly careful. But all right, we're almost to our destination. I'm gonna go inside, get a drink. I'll play one of these videos. We'll see what's up in the chat, and then we're gonna read some of this. I want to necessarily make you happy, but that which makes you happy by some undefined emotional standard is not.
Right. And you know, like, knowledge speaks and wisdom listens. It's the title, right? So let's just listen.
Yeah.
Yo, it's actually the fool that speaks and the wise man that listens and stays silent. You know what I mean?
Says the guy talking. They kicked me off for this, guys. This is what they kicked me off to do.
It is the fool that speaks.
Wait, try it again. Try it again.
Yeah, you kind of shot yourself in the foot there. Right?
No, like I accept this. Like, you got to understand, I accept it. You know what I mean?
I know.
You fucking present stuff. You're promoting. You're doing that. You're promoting that particular narrative that you're speaking. You know, you're doing that, right? But a person having.
What the fuck, man? Am I fucking losing my mind?
Come out of Louisville. Ain't no time in Louisville. Come out the show. Hold up.
Oh my god. Is there any fucking middle ground?
Let's just be honest. Got to make up a whole bunch of nonsense.
God.
Hide them to be able to show that I'm more masculine or more of men. So first of all, it's two different types of pimps. It's the pimps that's guerrilla pimps who force people, and it's some pimps out there who actually convince women that this is the best thing for them, right? That's just what it is. So the second point that he said is this right here, is that Brownsville, you just gotta understand. I know you've been watching me. I know you've been saying.
Am I missing something, people? I proved my point. Right. Oh, man. All right, get up here, people. We got to have some one-on-one ministry happen. Does anyone in the chat have the balls to come on panel and, like, get out of this fucking just fucking either completely boring or completely chaotic? I don't even give a fuck. Just get up here. I don't even give a fuck if it ends up being boring. We need one-on-one conversations, ministry work. Like, this can't be all that there fucking is. This is fucking nonsense. Day after fucking day.
Get evicted. Those are distinctly.
This cannot be what it is. This cannot be what it is.
You need to be able to distinguish the two, and this is where the young people have a problem.
Because you're
and deep thinking.
You know, when I went to that city council meeting yesterday. Germany, after the World War II. Then who the fuck are they?
Color of our skin or any of that shit. It's the people that are willing to serve what's true and right, and not this fucking bullshit lie and deception. But sorry, I'm rambling. I'm a little exhausted. I'm gonna.
Okay, stick around, Isra, guys. This is not personal. I'm just going to.
Hey, what's up? Tell me about myself. Let's go. Tell me about myself. Oh, you're on mute now? You're done?
No,
What are
I'm
you gonna do?
not
You just
done.
gonna sit
Actually, I
there?
was drinking. No, all I was
Okay,
saying to you, Resto,
go ahead.
is I see what you do on Speakeasy. I see what you do on Flow State. I see what
Uh-huh.
kind of things you are kind of promoting. So
Uh-huh.
that to me is a sellout.
Oh my God, man. Can I just fucking can I just fucking can you just take my life now? Like what the fuck, dude? Does anyone want to come up and have a conversation to fucking that's different than whatever the fuck is the rest of these people are doing?
I got a music, man. Hey, hold on. Hey, no timing out. No timing out. Let everybody rock. No timing out.
You have one new message. Main menu. To listen to.
Hey, I got faith. I'd like to believe that you're with me. I know your heart is there, but I haven't gotten past your mind. Anyway, the point is, God loves you, Paul, very much. Maybe time for you to return the love to the unknown.
There's a. Could you get any more like manipulative? Like even in private, you wonder why I don't want to deal with you in private because you're a manipulative scum. Party is insane. You don't even know what you're doing and why you keep getting the results. And when I speak it to you, your wall immediately goes up. You fake ass, worldly, infidel, insane bitch. I don't need you fucking clowns to be nice to me. My rise was unlikely. Now these bitches full-time steady hyping me. Saying P, you the plug, I want you up inside of me. With all the niceties, I need you in my life with me. 38 revolver, you can see them hungry redheads. You win, something we never see like hungry meth heads. Spitting fire with the chem breath, leave you left dead. When I start a riot out in Hempstead. Ass lab. I bring the pain like you're arthritic. They say I'm a harsh critic. The truth is I can tell that your heart's timid, pushing the art's limits. They say I'ma start sinning when I light a system on fire and just start running. I can't stand you fake fuss. I'm a threat to these new jack rap tight pants ass hats who won't pop but take pics and flash cats. Oh, don't make me sorry. I might have to do it. I might have to get back into practice for you fucking slaves. I could really come at you 3 different ways. I'm a triple threat.
Shouldn't open your mouth. Shouldn't open your mouth. Shouldn't open your mouth. Shouldn't open your mouth, bitch. Shouldn't open your mouth. Now listen right here, you bitch asshole. Shouldn't open your mouth. Every word I speak from here on out gonna fill you with doubt. Going straight for your throat, this must be a joke, cause it's how you cope. Bitch asshole with the end of your rope, line in the scope, low pro with the cloak, and dagger flabbergasted at the fatty blubber blabbing, flip. I don't really give a fuck, ducking and diving, these conniving, two-faced species, feces on they face, they pace another lane, they man, 2 dimes, 2 times, shoe shine, my time to shine 2 times. Ooh, that boy, he slick, he smooth, he cold as fuck, duck, he gon' bust. Lust in your bitch, bet he gon' bust, that's Jeff and Nanny if I give 2 fucks. Afghanistan, that shit went bust, it's Iran who the man in whom they trust. No plan, demand, don't stand out much, ain't been a man, and that's why you fucked.
Nubs is cycling and spinning down there. Come on up, Nubs. Come on up, Nubber. Little nubba dub, rubber dub. Bubba 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 blub. Come on, Nubs. Come on, little nubby. Little nubber.
It's a sellout because
I want to make sure that, you know, I don't even know if there's any fucking algorithm.
Of course, the computer's just going to be.
Yeah,
Grant is just
combed
an
over
East
haircut.
Coast white person.
Are you saying something, Brian Hoche?
Oh, let's get
Brian's
back
on
to
his
the
couch,
pedophile
dude.
opera.
I actually I'm starting at some point with
Snafu, he's part of them too, just to let you know. Right?
No.
If somebody, I went and found a link. If somebody could put that link into a usable one of the wrenches out there.
Fucking Nubs. How the fucking Nubs come up and say anything, dude? What a fucking idiot.
There, Christos, use your wrench for good instead of chaos and evil.
Well, drop it in private and I'll drop it in the chat.
I don't know how to
Great
fucking
stuff,
drop it.
guys. Great stuff. You guys are pretty cool, man. Yeah, that's right, Michelle. Nubs is pretty cool. Let's see. I got an idea here. Let's make a phone call or two.
Please leave your message for 630.
Hmm. Nub, show yourself. I want to get porn bombed, Nubs. Give me a clue that you're you. Is that Nubs? Wave your hand around. All right. What up?
I'm here for the chat, not for you. That's why I didn't come up earlier. I just needed to let you know that, though. So keep on blocking me. I'll just wait around until your block goes away or just leave, I guess.
So you
You're
came
a
up.
funny guy, Brian. You're a funny guy.
You came up because your chat privileges are blocked, and so you came up to chat with your voice?
Yep. So if you would so kindly, I mean, obviously I'm pretty, see, even Big Stank says unblock Nubs.
You're timed out. I don't know how to untime you out, or
Aren't you the host of the show?
you're just cycling and spinning. Just what
Aren't
is
you the
your-
host of the show, sir?
Aren't you the most boring?
Can
Aren't
you
you one of
answer
these
the
boring
question?
whites?
It's a simple answer
Yeah, I'm the
is
host
yes
of the
or
show.
no.
Once you're timed out, that's
It-
it, Nubs. No, there's
But
no
you
going
don't
back.
know how to untime me out.
Yeah, right. Watch. You go over
So
to
you're
Nubs.
incompetent at your job on your own broadcast. Got
Shut
it.
up. You're boring.
Absolutely. And you're fucking hilarious. We all have a role to play, sir.
Nubs, what's the title of the stream?
I didn't pay attention.
It's called Whites Are Boring and Blacks Are Chaotic.
Oh, you don't know
I
how
would
to?
disagree with that narrative. It
Oh,
won't
this
pull
guy
on
is
me. Fuck off.
It's all good,
Where'd
dude.
you
You're
go,
fine.
Nubs?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't
You were on here talking about Utah.
Absolutely.
and yes,
Do you
Queen,
have
you
evidence
see
that would
me
disprove
based
that
on
information?
Come on, me monograph.
What?
Come on.
And I said it was based off of my opinion. Did you miss
Your
that
Utah
part?
comments? Here you are. Let's see. Let's see what we got here.
Would those snakes be Japheth and Boaz?
Yeah, it's like in on Inky, right?
Right. Because it takes two to tangle.
Sorry.
What is wrong with you white people, dude? What the fuck, dude? This is crazy.
Did you all of a sudden start identifying as something other than white, Brian?
No, here. No, I'm going to show you what you're claiming I identify as. Let me show you how they roll, okay? This is what they do.
Are you not white?
Ass nigga. Boy, you a hoe. Boy, you a hoe. You an old ass man trying to scratch for your whole ass daughter. Your daughter is a hoe. Oh, so what, nigga? Your mama okay, then keep it at that. Your mama's a hoe.
Can we get any middle ground, Nubs? We got that. Or we got this.
I'm quick with the dad jokes.
You see that, Nubs? Do you just feel that? Do you feel the energy difference between those two rooms?
I do see the energy difference. My question still stands. Do you all of a sudden identify as something other than a white male?
I don't know what side. Look at these white people. You want me to?
Yeah, but I just had a ribeye, so I'm gonna get me another one next
So
week.
if you had to choose between the white panels I'm showing and the black ones, which would you choose if you had to choose a personality?
Well, seeing that I was on one of the panels, your question is kind of null and void and self-answered.
Emotions are not tools of cognition to be guided by whims, by desires whose source, nature, and meaning one does not know.
Brian, who hurt you, sir? Who hurt? Did the police touch you in bad spots or something like that?
While you was going through my phone, get my mama and my dad information and shit like that. Why was you going through my mama and why was you going through my phone? Your mama was telling me that why was you going through my phone? Why was you going through my phone?
Great stuff.
I love it.
Have you ever looked at Curry Mayo's page on YouTube?
I don't know. I might have seen some of it. I'm not sure if I've seen I don't think I've seen that page.
Go
Feel
check
free to
his.
send a
Is
link.
my time out done there, Brian? Because I could really go for speaking with the chat. Actually, you know what? I'll just look at the chat and respond.
Dude, you are probably suited. Wow. All through the night. Okay. Well, Wizard, man.
Jeeps, who are you talking about?
He not gonna do it. He not gonna do it, Daddy. He not gonna do it. He ain't about that. He just wanna argue. He just wanna argue. Daddy left because of mama. He just wanna argue. Drop down and drop down too, ho.
Ah, Nubs. So what's been going on, Nubs? Hello. break it up.
Okay, the channel is struggling.
What? God, what a moron. The fuck was that? You're an absolute idiot. Yeah, come on up, IC. Yeah, we gotta fucking set these people straight, man. This is just craziness, dude. The world is completely insane. Completely insane. Let's see. Hmm.
Hi, this is Kevin O'Shea. Leave me.
Hmm. Give me a second. We gotta call the bishop back. We gotta see what's up with the bishop. You know what I mean? You guys remember the bishop? His assistant? She's pretty cool.
Welcome to the multi-office line. For midday meditation, press 1. For Sir Morgan Accounting and Tax Office, press 2. For the Search of Life Church of God, press 3. For the operator,
Fuck, Stonewall in there. Bullshit. Sons of bitches.
Hello, this is Kevin O'Shea. I'm sorry I've missed your call.
Hello, I'm a white man. Fuck. Fucking scumbags, dude.
Ale?
Like curry the dish, Curry.
Hang on one second. I'm gonna check it out real quick.
Hey Patrick, you enjoying this?
Yeah, come on up. I see. We'll have a conversation about it. How's it? So now, the title of my stream is "Whites Are Boring, Blacks Are Chaotic." I've completely demonstrated that's an accurate statement, but since blacks is in the title, I'm racist. Do you see what we're dealing with? Here, let's just compare and contrast again. Here's the white panel.
You guys coming out to Utah then to help me find some gold this summer?
Utah, I don't even know where that is.
It's south of Wyoming. So
Compare,
south
hold
of
on. Let's just check on my telephone here. I'll go do the GPS thing and see.
Y'all want to get guys to let it go. Man, y'all motherfuckers don't know none of that shit. Yep, that's big fan. Man, you a motherfucking liar. What's going on? Hey, Dad, you a fucking liar. And then your dad is sitting up there trying to lie too. Nigga, you done lost our credibility.
All right, so how am I like off? Like this is the white panel.
2,000 miles, I think.
Utah, USA.
It's 2,000 miles. I know from Wisconsin to Oregon, because I know that because I moved. But
am I missing something? I see.
Oh, breaking up.
It's a 1 day.
Am I missing something? Is that my title just not completely non-racist and just an accurate statement that happens to have the word black in it? But I'm racist because I said blacks are chaotic. But it starts off by saying whites are boring. And I'm showing multiple white people panels. They're completely boring. There's a million black live streams. They're completely chaotic. So
And learn a little more about them and talk to some people.
Absolutely.
I might start doing that just for.
Man, let your bitch ass on. Nigga, ain't nobody fucking ducking your.
So what do you want me to do, Ick? I see. But that's not true. Shit in real life, bitch. I'm fucking chaotic. So, Ick, get your ass up here and have a one-on-one conversation. Someone get up here. I got to do my ministry, my one-on-one work with you goddamn heathens. Goddamn heathens. I got to do my ministry, my work. I mean, I see what you're saying, but you can't put people in a category like that. That's not right. Okay, I see. Come on up and talk about it. We'll figure it all out. You know, you got a lot on your mind. You're in your feelers down there. We can walk you through it. I'll walk you through it. You're a weirdo, bro. Oh, man. God, I just need to go to my plot, my garden plot, just get my hands in the dirt, just get away from this fucking insanity. Just get the fuck off these panels. This fucking mayhem and chaos and just fucking nonsense.
10-hour drive. I'm delusional because I didn't hear him say anything.
You didn't hear him say, so what if I'm okay with satanic fucks and their agendas? You didn't hear him just say that on your podcast? Interesting. Interesting.
Didn't, but it could be possible. But now you're just going on.
Motherfuckers are just looping and wasting time and energy and attention. It's just fucking pathetic, man. Yeah, I should. You just go live at the plot. But then, of course, numbers will drop because I'm actually doing something, putting my hands in the dirt, digging around, and people are just like, this is boring. You need white people yelling or we need black people yelling or white people being boring. We can't just watch someone dig in the dirt and work on his plot. Our attention span just doesn't afford it. You just get your retarded asses up here for the goddamn conversation. God. You people are fucking boring. Fucking boring. To the point of calling Talcott, he's fucking boring as well.
You goofy bitch. You a groupie bitch. Bitch. You a groupie bitch. You goofy bitch. You a groupie bitch. You goofy bitch. If you think I need you, use and abuse as me or you, man, loving you is impossible. These obstacles, you sloppy hoe, need to tighten up your game. These lame ass arguments sound the same and they're getting worse the more they know my name. Fuck the fame, I'm rearranging and planting all of these seeds. They mighty oak trees, if you listen you can hear the wisdom in the breeze. They teaching me, they healing me, they providing just what I need. So take heed, man, just believe.
Golly, man. Golly. Ick is a goofy bitch. You goofy bitch, you a groupie bitch. Now get the fuck up here.
Then manifest your dreams. These fiends got schemes and they'll do anything, including making you bleed. And my mama crying, man, I ain't lying, that shit just ain't gonna happen. So step forward if you want a piece of me. I'm 6'4", 250 lbs. Frank nitty gritty, I take no pity and I represent my city. THICAGO, time fitty bitties, and I add them all to the team. The fuck you mean ain't stopping me and possibly living my dreams. Red laser beams, what I fancy see, so gone ahead and fuck with me. You goofy bitch, you a groupie bitch, you goofy bitch, if you think I need.
I see you're a goofy bitch. You're a groupie bitch.
Need you, goofy bitch, you a groupie bitch, you goofy bitch, if you think I need you.
You're a goofy bitch. You're a groupie bitch. I see. Now come up on panel.
You goofy bitch, you a groupie bitch, you goofy bitch, if you think I need you. Goofy bitch. Think I need your stupid ass? You better watch a hoe, 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 cause she think I'm nice, bitch. Got you scared like Ebola and I'm ISIS. This ain't Christmas, but I got the gift, bitch. Heaven reaching down and they're trying to uplift, taking me to the next spot, Lord.
See, better watch your hoe. I got him scared like Ebola and I'm ISIS. See, this track uploaded 9 years ago, and that was the hot thing. Ebola and ISIS were the fear things, right? Some sort of disease and some sort of Middle Eastern threat. Isn't it the same shit going on now?
Listen up, all you faggots fucking bore me. Watch your hoe, better watch your hoe, better watch your hoe, cause she think I'm nice, bitch. Got you scared like Ebola and I'm ISIS.
Better watch your hoe, cause she think I'm nice, bitch. Got you scared like Ebola and I'm ISIS. You see that shit? Because that was the hot shit in the news, that Ebola. Some sort of fucking thing to be scared of, some sickness to be scared of, and then the Middle East threat, ISIS. So now it's Iran, it's fucking Israel, you know. We got our illnesses of the day. It's like, come on, man. We're looping with everything. Looping on the panels, looping with the illnesses and fighting.
These are 2 Roccos.
How you doing? Forget about it.
And these are 3 ducks. But you don't want 2 Roccos for 3 ducks. You want 2.
Black live streams tend to be chaotic, but that's the only point. Or your dark settle. Right.
Y'all weak as fuck. So much fucking weakness out here, bro. And if you're with your girl right now, look that bitch dead in her eye.
What the fuck, man? It's fucking retarded. It's fucking retarded. Daddy.
Hey, what's up, Twitch? August 10th, 2015. Making this for my little 10, 15 viewers. Mic check, 1, 2. Ooh. Mic check, 1, 2. Ooh, boo hoo. Now fuck you. What the fuck you gonna do? Not one thing. Ooh, ooh. Who the fucking boy coming right out the gutter? Listen, motherfucker, cause I never fucking stutter. I'm a bad mamma jammer and I'm coming with that heat. Listen, motherfucker, ain't no need to repeat. Savage on the mic, and I'm coming just like Jordan. Listen, motherfucker, cause you know you can't ignore it. Ooh, boy, I'm savage, and I'm that shit right here, and I'm too legit. I never quit up in this bitch. Coming with the hip hop.
See, I was on Twitch streaming fucking 10 years ago. The same number of people. What the fuck, dude? I'm looping. Fucking looping. Fucking looping, dude. What the fuck? Oh, Brian only started streaming because of Paul. I was doing the same shit fucking 10 fucking years ago.
Yeah. 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 Crawling out the depths, man. Tell me who is next, man. Feeling like the son of Sam. I'm at your fucking neck, man. Mess a plan, plotting, dropping, cotton, stopping, knotting, rotten, gotten fucked up. Get your bitch knocked up. This ain't luck, bruh. Look, I've been moving, I've been grooving, I'm improving, never losing. Now I'm cruising to the top. Tell that goofy bitch stop. Dots, cops, ops, not trying to do me focus. Staying focused, swarming like some locusts. Moses out of Egypt. Moses not equipped. Bitch, look, read a book, grab a nook. Took them in, they took me in. Now booking wins, my king gon' be straight. Great, EST, OAT, she believe in me. Heavenly, BOD, GOD, status, mathematics, class in session. Messing with the best, it's off my chest. Can put to rest, that's RIP. Ooh, who you fucking with, fool, huh? Blah, Chi-Town flow, huh? Blah, thought you fucking knew, huh? Blah, better watch your bitch, cause I'm psychopathic motherfucker and I'm about to flip, huh? About to lose it all, about to go crazy. This is right off the top, I never been too lazy. Always greedy on it. Alright, that first part was written. Go fuck yourself. Or have a good day. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm out of here. Peace.
So you guys never heard that little fucking addition on that song. Now get the fuck up here, you goddamn miscreants in chat. God, you're so fucking annoying.
kidnapped. Take you for a nap. Tuck you in, ho. Yeah, like that. The psychopath, just do the math. I'm coming and I'm heavy, ho. Uh-oh, carry all this heavy. Who the fucking white boy? Game that's gonna fuck everyone up. My freestyles, ooh, bitch. Legit, I never quit. Better watch a bitch, she in stitch. Ooh, Mitch, ooh, bitch, I'm savage. Take a bitch through damage. Ooh, Rudy boy, white boy flow. Coming with it, don't you know? Oh, out of the go, I expose all of your weakness, freakness. The Custies philosopher. We buzzing over there though, you know what I'm saying? Buzzing. Industry, you know what I'm saying? We buzzing. We buzzing. Fuck by our way. You gon' lose custody of custody today. We industry faves. We that barber gang. We bang-a-rang. We swanging off these trees. We orangutan. We do not play. We'll bring it to your knees. Do what the fuck we please. Got 2 or 3 of these sluts laying on their knees. We represent that Central Park, Southside. I'm 6'3", 250. But why do you really want a piece of me? We got them boys, we making noise and your crew can't do shit to me. We move and groove, we making moves, got too much loot impossibly. Shout out to the crew, you know dudes, all we do is spit philosophy. Trippy Wilson, Rhino, Curly Q, for your Mega Jose and Chewy too. David Josh Kyle on your boy, the truth. Gon' ask for a bird if you need some proof. Got the white boy in the booth doing what he do. Digging down a madre in the bathroom. Blowing up that lobby, you know what's consumed. Take you to the roof, you need a better view. Don't think for a second that you better do. I'm cold as ice as I'm ahead of you. Yeah, that's what's up, I said it, fool. So what the fuck is you gonna do? Ooh.
Smith's always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower than low prices.
On your loop again. It's like
I know.
Trying.
Bro, it's 2:36 a.m. Please hurry up.
Okay. All I was saying, Daz.
We knew the world would not be the same.
Great, nothing wants to work.
Like crazy on Sanity Machine, and Bex was on there, and she did not defend her at all, zero. And that's her best friend.
What do we know? You don't even know, bruh. Nah, you don't even know. You don't even know, bruh. Nah, you don't even know. You don't even know, bruh. What the fuck we had started? One thing I know for sure, we're about to get retarded. Tweaking off these shrooms, now my brain merging with logic. One thing I need to know is how the fuck you gonna stop it? Listen, dude, little boy blue, you leaving too many clues. Piecing the puzzle together, and I don't need the evening news.
Yeah, Bex knows how to play
Tarek,
the
you
game
still
really
don't
well.
see how pathetic and ridiculous you look and sound? I've told you this over 6 months ago at this point.
Yes, well, I get it.
Constantly fixating on everybody on these panels and just
I don't know what's going on with this fucking laptop. Everything's just so fucking slow.
obsessing over them and projecting onto them and talking about every move they make? Do you not realize that's promoting them indirectly? The more you talk about them and focus on them and keep them in the conversation, the more you're indirectly promoting them. What don't you get about those two dynamics?
It's okay. They can get promoted, Paul. It's no big deal. As long as the truth comes out, that's all that matters.
Okay, no, it's not about the truth. It's about feeding your fixation and obsession and addiction. You want to keep talking about them, so you do promote them indirectly, and more people show up to watch you and them go at it, and you can get your dopamine fix. There's an easy way to like end all this. Stop watching them and stop talking about them. You won't do it because you can't control yourself either.
It's funny. Resto.
You can't control yourself. You obviously have a codependent addiction to these people, and you able to do it for more than 10 fucking minutes on any presentment. You can't stop talking about other people and feeling shit about them. You have an obsession.
He hates Resto without even hating Resto. It's funny as fuck.
I don't hate Resto. You're wrong. I never said I hate you.
Not even the thing is like Mr. Resto Chesto shows up here and he doesn't talk about, slow state. All of a sudden, 3 other people show up and all of a sudden that's the main topic, and it's all because you guys are running after people that show up on slow state's fucking panel.
Right, you guys run around and watch this shit, stuck to it, and then fixate over it for days and weeks and months and just won't stop.
Yeah, bro. If you want to give me the guac 9000, just let me know, bro. Come on. Say it. Say it, Tarek.
No, do you really think you're getting points with some mythical god by running around on panels and obsessing about people and talking about them? You really believe that shit?
Whispered in my
ear. You're going to have your perspective. I'm going to have mine. It's never going to change. So just let it be. It's not going to change.
But why do you have to bring your shitty perspective everywhere that you're like given a forum and just spew it everywhere? Like, why can't you just have it and hold it and just keep it in your venue?
Tell me your safe word, Tarek.
So if somebody is promoting anything that's satanic or bad, we should not talk about it at all, right? Is that what you're saying?
I don't understand. Why do you need to talk about what other people are doing and being rather than focusing on what you're doing and being?
I am. I'm focused on myself.
Are you like a judge, jury, executioner for God on these panels constantly? Do you ever have your own fucking narrative? Do you ever have your own presentment or perspective that doesn't involve other people?
No, Paul. I'm not.
Majority of religionists are just addicts masquerading as self-righteous people. You're just addicted to the gossip and drama and needing an enemy to substantiate your meaningless life. Just be real about it.
Why are you so submissive?
I have a meaningless life now.
Submissive right now, bro.
Projection.
Why are you so sorry and like, oh, I did this? Why are you so submissive right now, bro? You got something you want to talk about?
What do you mean sorry? I'm not sorry about anything. What are you talking? I just told everybody. You're gonna have your perspective. I'm gonna have mine. It's never gonna change.
Okay, so now you can talk fast. Now you can talk fast. When you was explaining shit to me, you was talking like really slow. Okay, so talk fast to me then. Why are you so
my
submissive?
God, this guy wants to now fucking control my speech.
Why are you so submissive right now, Eric? Or as your name says, I always have someone's dick in my throat. That's what you.
Yeah, somebody changed it because the tactic is to make me look bad. Good job.
No, that's not the tactic. You constantly make yourself look bad. You've been told this everywhere over and over again. And rather than you change that, you put it again on someone else that they made you look bad.
Okay.
You're responsible for your presentment and your content and who and what you talk about. You never talk ideas, spirituality, faith, principles. You only talk about other people. You're a gossip queen.
I can tell because he has so much smoke for me, and I don't even talk to this motherfucker.
Yeah, he's constantly watching other men and getting feelings about them and then talking about them. Don't get over it.
You love me, Terry. Are you my 2% in Ohio? Because that's weird. I don't know who in Ohio is watching me. It's probably you, right?
No,
watching me off a Samsung refrigerator.
And realistically, I'm not insulting you or demeaning you. I'm helping you because the quicker you let this shit go, the more peaceful and prosperous you're going to be in yourself and in your life. This shit doesn't work for you either.
I want you to know that I am definitely insulting you. I am 100% insulting you because
You
you
can
came at me
insult me.
sideways.
I have thick skin.
Yeah,
You're not
suck
gonna
my
get to
dick
my
the long
feelings and
way.
trigger me.
Suck my dick the long way.
You're not gonna trigger me, Resto.
I already did. You already know who I am. That's enough for me.
Okay, you triggered me. You're happy now.
Keep hate watching. Watch me power watch more things for 4 hours and not talk about you because I don't give a fuck.
You be you, I'll be me. So that's how it's gonna be, right?
Yeah, I guess so. And actually, when you just cammed up, you did not look anything like your voice. I'm sorry for that, bro.
When I what?
Oh no, when I saw you on camera, like you didn't look anything like your voice. So I'm sorry about that.
Oh, you want me to cam up like I don't cam up? I always cam up.
That's not true.
Is that better for you?
Yeah, that's not true.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, if you still want to box me, let me know so I can knock your ass out quick.
Okay, cool, bro. Yeah. Hey, can you afford a flight to Korea?
Where in being like a great Christian does boxing people and knocking people out come in exactly?
Well, it's just
I
the thing
don't
he
know.
said.
That's a good question, actually.
It's weird because like I thought that was the opposer: kill, steal, destroy,
Yes, I
divide,
agree.
get physical.
Right.
Box me in the name.
It's
of
almost like you
Jesus.
have a personal issue, like a personal feeling issue and vendetta that you need to like hit someone and beat someone up in order to feel better. Very slow state. The guy you all keep talking about, he does that too. Gets in his feelers and then threatens everybody to physical altercation. So like
I'm not gonna be gay and defend Flow State right now because that's what other people do. But I do like.
Yeah, there's no need to defend anybody. I have my own interactions. I have my own interactions and year-long history with all these people. I know who everybody is and what they're not.
Okay, yeah, I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting it be known before people spin the narrative that Resto sitting on the pedal while people are shitting on Flow State. No, I like Flow State. I'm letting it known, but I'm not going to defend him because he's his own man. Facts.
Right. Yeah. Again, I don't even need to get into like and dislike. My critique comes from folks' false projections online and their incompetence and incapability. Complaining about is your pusher to give you a place to go every night and watch, wait, and hate or celebrate. And he's playing you. You're all getting played against your own dopamine needs.
I know you're a member. You can use the wrestler emoji and beat your meat with my fucking avatar. You know that, right?
So why do you constantly let people play you who you say you don't respect and don't like and then promote them indirectly? It makes no sense on any level.
No, I'm just saying I'm wearing my drama slut merch right now from Flow State. Yeah, it's pretty
sure. Cool. Great.
Even that is like ridiculous. Like, what man calls himself and does merch that says drama slut on it? I mean,
it's funny and I like it.
No, it's a subconscious revelation of the homosexuality, and that's okay.
Yes,
I'm not. I'm not negative about that. Yeah, men aren't drama sluts, right? Like real men who actually have principles and values are not drama sluts. Okay, men don't do that. Men don't wear light blue earrings and say I'm a drama slut. It's not funny. It's revealing.
Hey, bro, like I'm wearing a light blue headphone right now, man. Come on.
Dude, yeah, that's headphones. That's not glow in the dark earrings, along with a whole bunch of other activities that obviously are screaming and crying to get out of the closet.
The only thing that doesn't glow in the dark is my skin. So I'm pretty sure that my shit would glow in the dark.
Again, it's to each his own, right? At the end of the day, I don't need to even talk about it, let alone critique it. Because if you want to be a bunch of like homosexual men in the closet running around saying I'm drama sluts, have at it. Who gives a fuck anyway?
Hell yeah. They have a phone case too, actually. I don't have that right.
Well, listen, he's so desperate and broke and greedy that he'll probably sell anything to get a few dollars. That's how these people are.
Okay, so the next live, I'll make sure Flow State's not broke.
I agree. I mean,
90%. You will too, because you'll spend $200 on name.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. I just told you're wrong. But again, Flow State, almost all Hispanics, they're all either gay or whatever they're into. They're all fucking weird. Just to let you know, all of them are.
Damn, bro, I'm a weirdo. Fuck. Oh my god, damn. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to confess that I'm a weirdo. Holy
Again, it doesn't even matter. You know, bisexual, whatever the fuck the sexuality is, whatever the psychology is, nobody forces anyone to watch any of this crap. and then talk about it after the fact. I mean, most of these folks are terrible people, and beyond that, terrible content creators. They have nothing when it comes to content. So why you all sit around, watch this shit, and then talk about it after is really just kind of indicative of your level of value for yourself and your life, that you have nothing else to do.
Just to trigger some more people, can I say shout out Bex one more time?
Yeah, sure. I don't give a fuck.
Shout out Bex.
Bex is has diplomatic immunity here.
Wait. Oh, dude, I thought that was rant for a minute. I was like, God damn it, he's back. Never mind. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sleepy, dude. It's almost 3 a.m. Holy fuck.
All right, let's welcome Craven to the show. What's up, Craven?
Hey guys, how was everyone?
Hello.
Yeah, I thought my mic was off. So I'm new to the channel, thinking become a content creator. So I'm taking some advice from you guys, people there.
Be yourself and don't let anybody tell you what the fuck to do. Put out lots of content. Your first 100 videos don't matter. Just put them out. That's the advice that I have for you.
Appreciate it.
Your first videos are all that matter. You got to go viral and establish some kind of credibility in some kind of venue.
Okay, cool. I'm not in the mode to.
I thought you wanted to argue, man. I was giving you what I thought you wanted.
Oh, no. I don't want to argue right now. I honestly don't. I came on to
Let me disengage.
No.
So the reality of it is yeah, the longer you do this and the more you put into it, the more potential you could develop yourself. But I would say, if you could come out of the box strong, not that I planned that, but it kind of worked out that way. I think that it can set you up for, your own situation long term, right?
Mm-hmm. Seems the right way. Now, you guys all right? Come out the box quick.
And build your channel off of your personality. Don't build your channel off of drama or none of that bullshit, because then you'll have to make drama all the time. But if you build off your personality, it doesn't matter what you do. People are going to watch it because it's you.
Can you tell Slow State that?
I don't do drama.
I actually have... Honestly, I have not even had a conversation with Flow State in a while.
Oh, so you're just up here really like double, triple triggering because everybody's yelling about it. See, this is what you guys do.
Oh, yeah.
He's not even over there, and you guys made him the guy who's over there.
I'm over there. I'm over there. I'm always in the chat and stuff like that. Yeah, like I'll hop up on panels, but yeah. Like I like Flow State. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like I'm not gonna play like
No, nobody should do that, bro. Everyone should just keep it real. Good, bad, or indifferent. I mean,
no,
like I said, man. If you're secure with yourself and you see the error of someone else's ways, and a third person comes in and goes, "I'm really into that person," I go, "Okay." That just gives me a heads up on what you might be thinking and doing and not doing, right? And I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just saying that's how I look at it in life. When someone comes into the group or up to me and goes, "Oh, I like this person," it gives me a peek into their principles and value system.
Yeah, me and Flo go back and forth all the time. Like you can even check my shorts. Like me and Flo go back and forth all the time. Like not in like a bad way. It's more like a friendly banter type way. And I don't even think that he knows it, but it's just funny. Like I always.
Well, if you're over there fairly regularly, then I'm sure I don't go over there. I don't watch what he does, but I know the last times that I've checked in months ago, it's constantly about me a third of the time. So that's.
I don't know. I watch a lot of people, but I am over there regularly. I have an emoji over there. If y'all are over there at Flow States, make sure to spam my emoji before he takes it away because I'm fucking annoying. Yay. Okay. So yeah, I'm over there regularly, but I'm more there for the conversation. Like I'm not there for like I'm not really in like the universe. I know a little bit about Jack. I know a fair amount about Flow and like the universe that surrounds them. I'm not like too deep into it to where like I'm invested in it. I'm my own content creator. I do dumb shit.
This is what I've said to folks. These places are essentially metaversal bar dives where folks come and sit there with 30 other people and just want a place to hang out and chat. There's no content really going on over there. There's no like in-depth conversation that leads to resolution or reconciliation. It's just fucking chatter.
Okay, wait. Bex just said he knew how to get you over there by giving you an emoji, all tactical. No, actually, I made a joke and I said that I would, because I always super chat Flow State. I super chat everybody because like I like to give money to creators. Okay, I know I sound like an asshole, but I have money to give, and I know a lot of people on YouTube always says dumb shit like that, but I was making a joke and I was like, how much to get an emoji? And then somebody, not Flow State, said an amount. And then I was like, fuck it. So I paid that amount and then I got a fucking emoji. Okay, cool. That's how that happened. But I did like Flow State before that. Like I liked Flow State way before that. And I always bullied him. Like I kind of bully him a little bit on my like I said, just check my shorts. I bully him all the time. But it's like a love-hate relationship. I don't think we have any hate towards each other. It's like friendly banter. I don't think it's like that deep to where we're like too deep into each other's universes. I have my own universe. He has his own universe. We kind of like dwell into each other's universe because, dude, I live in fucking South Korea. Like he raids people into like my friends' chats who don't even speak English. So it's like it's hard to, you know, kind of connect those two things. I know I'm speaking in circles right now, but it's just a hard relationship to understand.
Yeah, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, bro, it's pretty simple for me. I make a value judgment, if you want to call it that, on content creators and what they create, and more importantly, what they stand for on the ground and what their life indicates. I don't support people who don't have any principles, values, can't create anything, can't produce anything, and spend a good amount of their time doing drama, gossip, and hating. I just don't. I think we have too much of that. We don't need to support that and promote that. We need less of that. We need to turn away from that shit.
Can you do me a favor? Can you tell me? Okay, so I'm looking at your channel right now. You said people that can't create anything, people don't have no value. Can you tell me one of the videos that you're most proud of?
Well, yeah, it's the one that originally folks became aware of me for. I wouldn't say proud, but one of the more interesting, compelling experiences that I was a part of or facilitated was the traveling without license, registration, insurance, and plates. When the cops stopped me, and we had like a pretty long conversation, and we shook hands, and the guy said, "I'd like to know more about this, and I'd like to meet with you privately." And it got over 10 million views, right? And again, this is just one moment and one expression of who and what I am and my life experience. That's not to say that from an egotistical perspective. It just means when you're a being of character, you've lived a full life and you have a myriad of understandings, right? Applications, results, and resolutions. When I meet people who don't have that, I just don't associate with them, right? Because there's little to no value in them and in what they do and how they live. And again, not everybody lives that way. Most people just want to like and be liked and hang out and have a peer group, and they don't make value judgments on other people, right? That's viewed as kind of narcissistic and egotistical. I'm willing to say that I do.
Okay, so wouldn't you say that like you're doing the same thing as Flow State, but only on the other side? Because
I explained to you it's about values and principles, and it's about content creation. How am I doing the same thing on the other side? I have value, I have power, I have information, I have community. That being you're talking about is one of dozens of beings who you only know because he showed up on my panel and grifted an audience through drama and gossip. You're not aware of all that.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, there's a lore that you.
Yeah, there's dozens of them who started out on my panel where we talk about rights, freedom, principles, spiritual faith, and we do comedy and entertainment, right? We do various goofy bits. But he, like many others, started out there.
I'm looking at the videos that you talked about. Okay, I see the one with 17K views. Yeah, I see that one.
Right, go to Slow State's short videos and look at how 3/4 of them are all me, and they're all his highest viewed videos. It's not a coincidence. These folks make a whole living and livelihood off hating on me and then taking people over there who don't like me. It's a grift, bro.
Well, it also looks like you have a lot of different people in your videos too. I'm not defending Flow State, but I'm just saying that it does look like you have a lot of different people in your videos, and you're accusing him of doing the same thing.
No. Where in my videos do you see me making specific videos about individual people?
They're literally in all your thumbnails, like all your thumbnails.
No, they're on panels with me having discussions. I don't make videos centric to other personalities and content creators. That's what they all do about me.
Okay. Maybe I have to do a little bit of research, but I'm looking at it right now.
Absolutely.
So, okay. So the first short that I see has Jack on the thumbnail, and then okay. So you don't have too many shorts, but it's like panel.
Is Flow supports pedophiles.
Yeah, Jack
How about
Talcott
that?
is one of
This
the
guy's back. This guy's back. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's not going to stay away for long. Jack Talcott's one of the other dozens of folks who found me, stalked off me, was encouraged to start a channel, and then broke bad on me and used it to hate on me. That's well known. You can ask anybody who's been here for a year and a half. They're all the same. They all do the same shit, and it all starts with me.
Same way I'm not going to defend Flow State, bro. I'm just here doing my thing, bro.
No, listen, I'm not. Oh my God, Snafu with the fucking broken record. I'm not. You're not on trial. I'm not persecuting you, prosecuting you, and I'm not making any judgments on you. I have keys here. I could throw you out. I'm not. I don't care if you like Flow State and hang out with them. You're your own man. You have your own voice, your own expression. I'm willing to speak with you, find out who and what you are, and where you want to go with this content creation game or these discussions, right? That's all it is with me. I judge a man individually and on his principles and values, right?
Me, I'm gonna make 1,000 grains of rice and eat them one by one with chopsticks. I don't give a fuck about this panelverse. I really don't care. Snafu is gonna yell at me. Oh, let Snafu yell at me, please. I need it.
Dropped
I
out at
need
the
it.
same time we brought him back up.
I don't blame you. These panel verses, as you say, have become largely a waste of fucking time, energy, attention, and hot air. You know, just the reality of it.
Okay.
While literally we're going into World War III and they're going to collapse this economy and do greater depression like they did 100 fucking years ago, right on the back of a Spanish flu after Slaved, right? These panels are a fucking
Your
embarrassment.
economy. I moved out. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I'm out that bitch. I'll still make good YouTube videos for you guys though. What's up, Aussie? Anyway, any other questions for me before I fucking pass out? I gotta do some edits and shit too. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for me, bro. Holy shit.
Wow, man. That's like almost fucking 12-hour difference.
Yeah, it's more than that. Yeah, it's crazy. And it's what's today? It's Wednesday. 3 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday.
Oh, it's Wednesday for you. So you're in the future.
Yeah, I live in South Korea, man. I moved out. That's what I just said that.
Wow, man, you're in the future. So what happens in the future so we can predict it here?
In the future, everyone here besides me is still gay. I don't know. I couldn't make a good joke at that point. But it was great, OCW, for letting me up. I already took my sleep meds, so I don't even remember how I got on this panel, but thank you.
It's all good, man. Come back whenever you want.
Yeah. Shout out panel, shout out OTW, shout out chat, big shout out to Bex. And I think that's pretty much it. Thank you. I'm gonna try to get some sleep now. I'm probably gonna edit for 15 more minutes, but try to get some sleep. Thank you.
Yeah, peace out, man.
Also, shop Flow State.
They can't help themselves. What's up, Brian? You fucking bitch.
Oh, hey, OTW. What's up, brother?
What do you got for us? You got that big top in energy that you had when you came on earlier?
Yeah, you know, I asked you to put Snafu Snaps in the back and you throw me out just like you did yesterday. It's good stuff, bro.
Oh, but that was just funny and you fucking left like a bitch.
Oh, it was just funny? I'm just leaving
It
me back there.
was. Oh yeah, you're in your feelers.
All right, fine. It was funny.
Of course it was funny. And then you just left. Now that is like, it says a lot.
I didn't know you were bringing me back up. I don't
Of
know
course, it's bringing you back up, man. It's like, well, why would I just like fucking I throw you out and then
You
leave
did the
you,
same thing the day
out there to
before.
dry?
I asked you to put Snafu in the back, and you threw me out. Like you're doing the joke
But since
every
when
day.
do I listen to anybody?
Paul has the keys and just threw Snafu in the back fucking 2 minutes ago, right?
So that's his prerogative. He wants to throw Snafu out. I throw Snafu out when I need to say something, or when he's like fucking spurging and nobody can hear anything that's being said anyway. So, there's moments where I have to fucking put you guys backstage because you just don't know when to hold your space and know when to integrate the conversation. You just go ahead and fucking speak and not, realizing that there's like maybe two other people speaking at the same time and it's chaotic sound. Nobody's actually hearing anything.
OTW, you don't
Well,
know
this is why most folks on here are like pigs to shit, because never before in history was a camera and a microphone and open airwaves opened up to a bunch of retarded folks with no timing, no wit, little to no information, understanding, or ability to like present properly. I mean, YouTube's like the best of times, worst of times. There's so much opportunity here, and it's so much so squandered by folks who just don't want to do and be anything beyond a mediocre clown online.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, welcome.
Hold on,
Ozzy, to
Wizard the
show.
Fraud is down there. Wizard the Fraud, I love hearing you talk your shit to 8 people on Mitch's live. It's fucking hilarious. It's like, it's beyond embarrassing for you, but it's hilarious for me. Right? Like
Right,
he's
another bitch.
he's making the tour wherever they'll have him to do his grifting and fraud bullshit.
Click the
Is he
fucking
gonna like
link,
come up and
Wizards.
tell us how he's paying his fucking rent yet, or any of his bills?
Probably having his companion paying for him. Why don't you
Right.
click the link, you bitch?
But he doesn't need her. He doesn't need her or the house. He could live out in the forest and do everything he needs to do. Oh wait, we don't know what bullshit story we're gonna tell today, huh? That's what happens, right? The drama is started because you let a bunch of clowns next to you who want to grift, and then at some point you got to call them on their bullshit and lacking presentment and their like emotional nonsense, and then it just creates drama. Because God forbid any fucking man be accountable to what they're doing and not doing here or anywhere else in life at this point, right?
Yeah. So what are your thoughts, Craven? You haven't said much since you got here.
I'm listening. I'm listening, everyone.
You're a very wise man.
I hope so.
Where's that accent from?
A bit of everywhere. Traveled a bit.
I don't trust people who answer like that.
How come?
Can you just say where your fucking accent is from?
I'm from Canada, man, but I live in Britain a couple of years as well. From Quebec. Same as OTW. And where is everyone from? I know OTW is from Quebec, and you guys are from.
I grew up in
O'Shea,
Chicago.
I think, is in
Chicago. Awesome,
no,
awesome.
he's not in Chicago. He's in fucking Los Angeles or something like that. And
I'm from Zimbabwe.
Hey, Aussie, what's up, Aussie?
What's going on?
Aussie's from Australia.
Yeah, I am. Sure am, mate. So what's been happening? What's going on?
Well, we're practicing silence.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because wisdom listens. Hey, we're pretty good at this.
Oh no.
Well, it's better than me snoring. So.
Oh fuck yeah, I remember that fucking stream, man. We had Ozzy here. I think he was snoring backstage. I had to put him backstage, but he snored the whole stream, man. I brought him up once in a while just to see what he was up to backstage, and he was like snoring away, man. It was so funny, man.
So Craven and Ozzy, do you guys deal with slavery where you're at?
No.
Slavery.
Yeah, you guys are free?
I would hope so. I'm allowed to do what I want.
Define free.
When you say you're allowed to do what you want, do you mean go to the dispensary and get your weed and go to the grocery store and get your groceries and go to the mechanic and have your car fixed?
He asked you to define free because it was a difficult question, right? Someone who's not regulated by other men in costumes, that would be free.
In that case, yes, I'm free.
Same.
Do you guys have driver's licenses and license plates on your car?
Oh, I sure hope so.
Yeah, so when you're driving
Yeah,
down
see,
the
they're not
road-
even aware that their whole life is regulated by men in costumes. They're either pretending it's not, or they're just not aware of it because they're born into slavery and can't see the walls for the walls.
You can see it. It just doesn't bother me. There's no point.
Right.
Why
That's
argue
a
that?
different discussion. You're in slavery and you know it. It just doesn't bother you because you're born into it and you've accepted it.
There's nothing to do about it at the moment. Instead
All
of
right,
50
soul
people
broken.
talking
I
about
got it. I got it. That's not a man. That's a soul broken husk of a man. That's what he's trying to get
No.
down to.
No, well, no, not really. I'm able to do what I want when I feel like doing it. So
No, you're not. You're not able to own a gun, which is a natural right. You're not able to travel freely, which is a natural right. You're not able to speak
don't wanna own
freely
a
in all
gun.
forum and venue, which is a natural right. You don't own property technically. The bank owns it and you pay tax on it, even if you pay it off. I could go on and on and on, but you probably won't care because you can go to Walmart and buy crisps. I got it.
Well, actually, the banks only own your property if you have a mortgage. If not, the government owns it.
Right.
Don't own the
Can
property.
you can you show me the difference between the banks and the government? I'm pretty sure they work in tandem, no?
They might work in tandem, but they're not the same. They're not one of the same.
Well, you could argue that government is a branch of the banking system. It seeks to only do commerce for the banks.
It's a system that's all tied into one year.
You could argue the court system is an extension of banking system. That's why you testify from the bench, which means bank in Latin.
Do you ever think that you maybe just be looking into things too deeply?
Did you ever think that maybe you're just a shallow, vapid individual?
What makes you think that?
What makes you think that I'm thinking about things too deeply?
Just from what you said?
Just from what you said. See how this works?
Well, acting like a child.
Acting like a child?
Yeah, you just
No, you're
pretty much
acting like a
repeating what I'm
child. You
saying.
have cosmic parents. You have cosmic parents who you run your life and accept that they're your rulers. You're acting like a child. A man does not do that. See how this works?
And tell me how it works.
I just did. You're saying I'm acting like a child while that's you. You're the one with cosmic parents who tell you what you can and can't do. That's not me. So by definition, I'm the one acting like a man, or at least attempting to. You're the one comfortable in your childishness.
If you think so.
Well, that's the definition of a child, regulated and ruled by their cosmic parents. The state is your and pretty much everybody's cosmic parents at this point. So you are the broken children of the lie. That is not me.
So how do you propose otherwise?
Live free.
In what way?
Correct your status and standing. Don't pay tribute to the state of and its wars around the world and supporting of your own genocide and slavery. Put your property into trust. Stop holding it with a registration to a state of and a government, as you put it, or a banking system. I mean, we could get into it. There's ways. But first you have to have a will, right? It doesn't matter what steps I tell you on paper, clerically, with formality. You actually have to have the will and the spirit of a human being and a man to want to be free. If you don't have that, we're just talking at this point.
No, I understand that, but if that makes people happy.
A slave obeys.
If the person is happy how he is, should it really matter?
I would argue that that's a false statement, because the majority of people who make that statement are not happy. They're comfortable in their suffering. They wouldn't even know what true happiness and fulfillment is. How could a man subconsciously or consciously be happy and fulfilled if he's a slave?
I don't consider myself a slave.
I know you don't consider yourself that, but the God of creation does, the state of does, and so do I, because that's what the facts show. It doesn't matter what you call it and consider it. The truth is still the truth. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference either. So consciously, you can spit out some bullshit to try to defend and justify your lack of full living and fulfillment. But subconsciously, you already know what I said is true. And, you may not have access to that.
I agree with what you're saying. I don't think we should be controlled in any shape or form with license, but we got no choice in the matter at the moment.
You do have a choice. That's the thing.
I'm not complying with what they're saying. I'm just doing what I want to do anyways. Is I wanted to go get my license. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. I understand your point. I get you.
Right. So you convinced yourself it's your idea to do everything that they say. So I applaud you for being a good hoe. I mean, it's better to just accept your position and be a good hoe and find happiness within the hoeing than to rebuke it and reject it if you don't have a will to change it.
I'm not trying to reject what you're saying. Not whatsoever. But I'm contented. I'm happy with my life.
I understand that. Most slaves are content in their slavery. That's why the genocide and slavery is getting worse and worse, because I'm surrounded by friends and family and folks all over the world who are content in their slavery and genocide. So they're going to bring it on themselves more, and they're going to bring it on me more.
Yeah, but if they're happy with it, why?
Right. You make life. You guys are like broken little girls. You think we come here in this life to incarnate, to be men in order to find happiness. We're here for purpose and value and principles and meaning, and to actualize and realize as an honorable men and women. That's our problem, is you folks think you just came here to find a little corner of happiness inside of slavery and do nothing for yourself, your family, or future generations, or the world. It's pathetic and embarrassing.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
You're pretty poor on the fact that it's what you're doing is projecting.
I'm not projecting, sir. I have on the ground facts, and I have choices I've made and continue to make that define who and what I am and what I'm not.
So you said exactly.
Please don't tell me about psychological projection. That's what you started off doing.
So who are
calling
you?
Me a child while you are a child of the state, and I'm on record as a man.
Who are you to state facts
It's
about
not
us?
about who I am. It's about what I am. The same thing you are beyond the incarnation. You might want to get in touch with that.
Who are you to decide on what we are classed as?
The truth and the facts decide on that. I'm just speaking on those. I've not made an arbitrary decision. If you can rebut anything I'm saying, I'll listen. You can't. So now you've brought it to a personalized individual argument. Argue with the facts in the record. Don't try to argue with me presenting it.
So you came here to argue.
I just stepped away, but I heard you and came back. Argue means to make the facts clear and presently known in Latin. So yes, I would think you would all want to come here to make the facts clear and presently known, unless you just want to sit around and talk bullshit. What a surprise. That's what most bitches want to do.
Just because we don't want to talk about the subject you're on. We're bitches.
Yeah, because you don't want to talk about what it means to be a man, our past, present, and future, and the future destiny of our family and children. So you're not a man. Anybody who wouldn't want to get the facts present and clearly known and change the dynamic we're living in is not a man. Simple, point blank, period, nothing before or after. If you can't see that, we're probably best off not interacting anyway.
Well, if you think so. Now let's practice some silence symbol.
Yeah, let's have a moment of silence for your slavery. The death of your soul and freedom. Let's have a moment of silence. Best slaves are the ones that defend the slavery they're in. You know, it'd be different if you had like lashings on your back and they were clearly just putting their boot on your neck. But when you have people like you that defend it, it's like the best way to do it. Yes. Let's have a moment.
In his little world, we're sheep, and he's the dog rounding up the sheep.
No, I'm the goat. I do what the fuck I want. You're a sheep who gets herded around by dogs.
No, in his little world, mate. In his little world.
No, there is no little world, sir. We occupy the same reality. And in that reality, there's a set of standards laid down before we get here. You live by them or you don't, and then you're characterized by those words that indicate meaning. There's no little world. There's no my world and your world. There's the world. You might be living in your own world where you're happy in slavery. I'm living in the world, although I'm not of it, clearly. That's the difference between us.
So how are you living different?
I already explained it to you. You asked me that once already. You must have been listening, but not really hearing me, or hearing and not listening. One of the two.
Well, it's
called the correction of consciousness. It's called a correction of consciousness that leads to a correction of status, that leads to a correction of the record, that leads to a correction of how you manage your affairs and everything that extends off of you. You might want to get in touch with it.
The only correction that's going on here is you in a correctional facility.
Well, there you go. Now you're advocating for me being put in prison for speaking freely and speaking facts and truth and etymology. That's why you're a fascist, tyrant, slave scum. You mirror the same people you serve. It was only a matter of time before you convicted yourself. Thank you.
I'm not hearing any facts. I'm just hearing opposite.
Is there a reason why, like, the double-headed Hydra, like, one talks and then the other one talks? Are you, like, part of the same organization spiritually? Are you, like, two heads of the same demonic entity or what?
No, not really. I don't think so.
This is how I know you're both bitches, because what man sits there and chimes in between one man talking to another man with little quips and nonsense? You don't even know how to talk man to man, either of you, one at a fucking time, and about the facts and the truth. You just sit in your feelers and what you want to be true, and you ignore everything else that you don't like and want to accept. This is more bubble boomer logic.
What is your issue, man? Weren't you loved as a child?
Here we go. We're back to that now. You wouldn't even know what love is. You're born into slavery where the parents feed on their own children and feed them to a system that feeds on them. You wouldn't even know what true love and care and virtue is. Guarantee your mommy and daddy were a couple slaves just like you, who put their state of and the code above you and the family values and the principles and the virtue. Never instructed you on how to be a real man. You don't even know what true love and care is. You think it's about feelings. It ain't.
Projecting.
No, I'm prescribing exactly what's happened. I'm giving a diagnosis. It's obvious what this is. It's the same personality disorder over and over again from one side of the planet to the other. I've been through this thousands of times.
You're making a delusion in your own little head. You're making a delusion.
No, there's no delusion.
You think that
Explain to me what love is. I guarantee you'll embarrass yourself right now. Explain to me what your version of being loved is as a child. And try to do it from the perspective of a man, because I know you got your mama's spirit. So try to imagine being a father and raising a fucking man, and tell me what love and care looks and feels like, and what it amounts to, what it results in. I'd love to hear this.
If you don't know what love is, I'm not going to explain.
There you go. More deflection, obfuscation. If you don't know, you made a statement. I'm asking you to define. You said, I don't know what it's like to be loved as a child. So I said, go ahead and indict yourself further. Show how little you know and tell us what love looks like from a man to a boy and what it results in.
And are you finished?
There you go. Because like all inauthentic corporate beta males, you'll never answer a question directly. You'll never be accountable. You'll never put your real life experience on record. And you think we can indict and convict you on who and what you are and read between the lines. It's laughable.
So just because you say I have to answer your question, I have to answer
No,
it.
you don't have to. It's called a dialogue. If you choose to be here, you would think a man of honor would choose to dialogue about the facts. As you call it, argue. You don't want to do that. You just want to hang out and play games. You're not interested in the truth. You're not interested in growing and learning and becoming better. You think you have all the answers, and you don't. You're a clown.
So how are we meant to learn and, you know, do
by
all
being
that? What you
authentic
said?
and accountable? Try it.
No,
Start
I'm
now.
not finished.
I know
I'm
you've
not
never been
finished.
taught that
See,
by your loving family, but try now.
definitely
Your
weren't
loving,
loved as a
lying
child,
family.
man. Definitely weren't loved as a child. You can't even let me
Okay, I
fucking
wasn't
talk.
loved as a child. Now define for us in the audience what love is to you.
You're
You
fraud.
can't do it, and you
You're
won't
fraud.
do it because you know you're going to fucking embarrass yourself. I'm 5 steps ahead of you, clown.
No, I don't have to answer your question.
It's not about
I don't
have to. You're
I don't have
choosing
to
not
give.
to because you've
I
been
don't have
beaten before we start with the facts. You know it, and I know it.
I don't
And you're
have to
doing a
talk to
horrible
you
presentment of a
about.
deflection and defense mechanism, by the way.
I
It's
don't
not
have
working.
to talk to you about
Yeah, I know. You beta
what
males
my
don't
life
have to be accountable
experiences
to
were.
anyone or
Yeah.
anything, including yourself and
So
God
at
and
the
your
end
own
of the
conscience.
day,
I
you're the
know.
one that likes to talk over people and interrupt and all that sort
I
of
talk
shit. So
over
you
you
want to show
clowns because you're all
disrespect,
the same.
motherfucker?
You're
I'll
inauthentic
show
corporate
disrespect
males,
back
and you
to you.
never answer any questions directly.
I'll show
So you're
disrespect back
worthless.
to you.
You're worthless and valueless because you're not a man. You won't be authentic. You won't be accountable, and your words are meaningless and not defined by any purpose or value or principle. That's why I talk over you. I've given you 3 opportunities so far to speak, explain yourself, or explain the concept you're putting forth. You can't or you won't do it because you toss like a bitch.
So you finished?
No, I just finished you. I just indicted you and convicted you on who and what you are as a
Did you
character
enjoy
in the
muting my
realm.
mic? Did you enjoy muting my mic?
It's not hard to tell. We're all the same self on the highest level, and we've all grown up in the same cultures and societies.
So you can't
So it all
handle when
amounts to the
other
same
people talk
garbage.
over you, but you talk over other people and mute their mic.
I just explained to you for the second time, dunce, when you don't want to answer correct questions directly and have a real conversation with accountability and authenticity, you become worthless to this endeavor. Then you get talked over, muted, and thrown out. Don't you get that? The same way your women and children are going to tell you you're going to get talked over and thrown out when you establish over a pattern of time and over a period of time that you have little to no principles, value, or worth, or ability to converse. It's how life works. You might want to get to know it.
Thank fuck he shut the fuck up. Jesus.
Oh, come on.
There you go. Passive aggressive last word bitch shit. There you go. Not a man. Keep showing who and what you are. I love it. Once I shut up, the whole room goes silent because you got nothing to offer as a man. You got nothing of value to offer.
I can't have my mouth full. I decided that I was hungry. I went and cooked a bagel.
Yeah, my nephew just called me. I'm trying to get him taking his children out of school. His brother actually does it. His brother homeschools. Well, let's continue the moment of silence for these slaves and their souls, just giving their soul away, any freedom. If you're not free, and you listen to other men in costumes, you're just basically a soulless bitch, slave, not respected by God, women, anyone else. So let's just have a moment of silence for the dead. of these men because they're really just soulless. They're just dead. They're just these are the zombies who like defend their slavery.
All right, so when's Paul going live? We've been going.
Great stuff, Coach. Yeah, you're a great broadcaster. This guy knows what he's doing. He knows how to fucking. He knows how to do it.
Well,
OPW
my
guy.
mouth is full, guy. What can I say?
With this guy, man. He's a fucking genius.
All right. I'm just gonna go check
Fucking
up
genius,
on
man.
what's coming up next. There we go. All right, yeah.
So OTW, can you fill me in on this guy, this dude here that I was just talking to?
Who, Paul?
Is that Paul? Is it?
Oh, I must have missed it.
No,
Never mind.
the dude that was talking, like the one that I was just talking to, man. Who the fuck is that dude, man?
His name's Paul.
Well,
is that his name, Paul?
These guys are so fucking.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he left. Well, no, I came up to.
I haven't tuned in for a while, man. So I'm just curious. That's all.
My bad. I thought he was talking to me. No. I came up to ask some questions to a guy that had a lot of questions and not a lot of answers for a guy. So my bad. He already left. Paul already left. Paul seemed like he had a lot of questions for Craven, but not a lot of answers. So, hey, there he is.
You rang?
Yes, I did. Hello. How you doing? Welcome, customer service. How may I help you? So you seem to have a lot of questions, right? Like you're asking like what love is, and like just a lot of questions and not a lot of answers. So can I ask you what love is to you?
Well, I would say there's different components to it. Say one of them is a feeling. You could argue part of it is a feeling or a bond in a sense, or a sentiment. But what I was leading to was the action space of true care or true love, specifically from the masculine perspective. So I believe that for a man to show true love and care to their son and raise them, they have to instill a certain level of objective logic, morals, and ethics, principles and values into them. And the way that you do that is by living that and being that and showing that day to day. So I was speaking about love as an action space with accountability, which oftentimes seems to be lacking in the home with the majority of beta males, you could say.
Okay, no, that makes sense. But somebody in chat already said what I was about to say. Love is a verb, and I think it's like spear taco. Yeah, I don't think you should try to make somebody define a verb.
A verb is an action word, no?
It is, and love is an action also.
Right. So I'm not making anyone do anything.
Well, you asked him what love is, and then you also attacked his man.
Right, because he made the statement.
Children, Paul? Paul, do you have children? Can I ask you that?
I'm confused. You're triggered and defensive. He said,
I'm not defensive at all. I'm just asking.
He made a statement to me that I wasn't loved as a child. So I responded to him by asking him to define love in the way that he shows it or lives it. It's not unreasonable and it's not uncharacteristic of an accountable, authentic conversation or accounting of what happened. So if you want to tell the story, listen better or speak it back truthfully. Don't speak it back from where you want to be defensive and take it from there out of context.
I'm not being defensive, word salad. I'm just saying that you.
It's not word salad. It's not word salad. He made a statement. I wasn't loved as a child. I asked him define love because you just said everyone has their own version and action, lifestyle based action for that word. So I wanted clarity on what he believed or what he knows is love as an action word. Then I was going to make a determination on his character based on his mother and father's lifestyle and what they've showed him, which is patently obvious just by speaking to him. There's no word salad. Just because you have a low consciousness and awareness and can't understand what the fuck I'm saying and the words I'm saying have meaning and clinical application doesn't mean that I'm doing word salad. It means you need to read more and get off Slow State's channel.
No, I think the only salad that you need is an actual salad. So, okay.
Okay, I'll see you later. I'm not interested in you doing your bitch-like games because you want to come up to defend two other bitches who cannot put forth who and what they are or explain themselves with any kind of authenticity and accountability. See, I told you when you first came in that I would, quote unquote, discern or judge you individually by your values and principles. But the fact that you like and respect Slow State is already an off the bat indicator on your character value and your principles or lack thereof. See, remember I said that? You're now confirming it. Because now you're going into ad hominem about me needing a salad because I'm overweight. Why don't you stick on the facts of the matter, the way the experience just happened, the way you just tried to twist the narrative, project onto me, and then tell me what I should and shouldn't do? I shouldn't ask someone to define a word they're using and to show me and tell me what that action space looks like if they're going to make a determination that I haven't lived it?
I just asked you what love was, bro. God.
And I gave you the answer objectively, separate from you and his and everyone else's feelers, wants, and non-wants. It's obvious, objective logic, morals, and ethics if you understand what that is.
Okay, well, don't.
If you want to say that you're going like other people are going on the defensive, man, it's you that's going on the defensive.
No, I'm on the offensive. You better get the statement right. This is not me on the defensive. I'm not being defensive. I'm coming at all of you and holding you accountable and proving you to be a bunch of fucking characterless clowns. And it worked perfectly. You already revealed that from moment one.
What makes you think you can change people?
It's not about changing people. Folks like you don't want to change. This is about content for the audience. They like when I do this.
Wait, why did you drop me? I didn't even say anything.
I don't know. You were simply annoying me just being there with your purple hat and glasses. I'm done looking at it for the day. We had our good interaction. It went well, and now, not so much so. I don't know. Maybe you're in control of that. If you want to try to bring it back to some kind of center and balance and focus, maybe we can do that.
What's your favorite color?
What's my favorite color? I don't like to play favorites in my life. So I don't like to play favorites in my life. See, when you make one color better or more favorite than all the rest, then the other ones lose meaning. So it takes all of them to have the existence that we have. And I find that favoritism does not work as well for the consciousness as objectively being thankful and grateful.
I find myself so much happier talking to you because you are so miserable.
That's fine. You can make a determination on who and what I am and what I'm not.
Wow. Do you have to make 3 sentences out of a thing that can be said in one sentence? You could just say I'm lonely.
Again, I'm not going to play this passive aggressive projection game with you. You're so happy, you're so great, your life's so great, but you're on here talking to me saying you feel better because I'm miserable. Bizarre logic.
No, I don't
if your
feel
life
better
was so great and you were so
thought
happy, you'd be off with yourself or with other great, happy people. You wouldn't be here arguing with someone who's miserable. It's bizarre logic.
I'm not arguing with you at all.
You think people can't read through your horrible projections and games. This is what I love about all you slaves. You think nobody can read through your horrible projections, defense mechanisms, and passive-aggressive power games. Some folks can.
You sound, you know what you sound like? You sound like a
I'm not interested what I sound like to adults and a dunce. Sound like is what people say when they can't interpret what is. You should spend more time figuring out how to interpret what is rather than projecting what things sound like. You sound like a slave to me. You sound like a coward. You sound like a bitch. You sound like a person who lacks trust and integrity and faith. You sound like a person who's unrighteous. Did I say weak and cowardly? I'll say it twice because it applies twice as much for all you folks on here the majority of the time.
So we can.
So if you think that someone like me for 3 seconds would even give a fuck about what someone like you says about them, you got this all wrong. See?
Hey, Paul, if we can just settle it down just a little bit. I've got a question.
Absolutely, sir. Let's refocus.
Yeah. Was I on panel with you last time I was on here?
I don't remember, sir. I mean, I do this 7 days a week. I do 3 hours on my end, and sometimes I show up with OTW and Mr. O'Shea to kind of, pick up the energy a little bit to shake up the scene.
I'm pretty sure I think you were on panel last time I was here, and there was a couple of things there that we actually agreed on. I don't know if you remember.
Again, I don't suppose that the majority of folks who I may come at times and get offensive with, right, rather than defensive, I don't suppose that we don't agree somewhere at some time, some places. It's more the overarching character, right?
Yeah, but I think, like the situation we've got here, like, I think you might have got me all wrong. As soon as I came up on panel, you just fucking bang straight at me, man. And also, Craven here, I don't know Craven, but it was definitely in character for you, but it fucking got me startled, bro. Like,
no, I get that, and that's
ready
the times
for it,
what
man.
it's meant to do.
It's fucking 4:30 in the fucking morning here for me, man. You just fucking rattled the fuck out of my brain, bro.
Yeah, well, that's what it's meant to do, right? I'm essentially, because I care, because I'm passionate at times about truth, because I want all of us, who gives a fuck what I want, at the end of the day, you're in control of your life and experience. But I would wish for all of us to have a different experience if we see the value in it, right? That's where the subjectivity comes in. I can't tell any other being in this realm what to see value in and what to put their time, energy, attention on, nor would I if I could. But I can speak the way that I do about the things that I do, and I can cause people to get shaken up in order to question. So if that's what happens, then my job is done.
Yeah, I don't even think I need my morning coffee now, man. I think you just like rattle the fuck out of that brain.
You speak about subjectivity a lot, but you attack me without even knowing me, just like everybody else here.
I didn't attack you. I made presumptions and assumptions. I did not attack you.
You kept putting me in the background and doing all this other shit, and this is not even your
right, because I don't appreciate when folks come up and don't tell the whole story and the whole truth. It's disingenuous. Just like if we were at court, you're immediately going to be deemed to be bad faith and dishonorable because you took a interaction out of context and tried to argue from one perspective of it. Tell the whole story and explain why I did what I did.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about again because apparently you don't even remember what you're doing and what you're saying. The man said I hadn't been loved as a child. I asked him to define love. You took the last.
And then you couldn't wait. The whole time. And you're gonna put me in the background. I'm just gonna keep talking.
Right, because you're incompetent and incapable.
You asked the man to define love, something that you can't even define yourself.
I already did, sir. That's the thing. I can't have back and forths with people who constantly show they're incompetent, incapable, and have no continuity and no memory. You're on too much drugs and you're up too late. You need to get more rest and not sleep the whole day. Okay. You in the slow states need to stop staying up all night, sleeping all day. It's why you got brain fog. You get it? I did define what the action space was, and I'm living it. And it's in contrary to what I've been shown as a child. So the man might not have been completely incorrect when he said, quite accurately, you were not loved as a child. My question to him was, what does he consider love to be as an action word? Then, once we establish the character of the beings speaking, we can then establish what love is and why we're lacking. So I would have agreed with him at some point that it's precisely because I was not truly loved and cared for that I was forced to research what is love. Baby, don't hurt me. So I even went to, what's that man's name, Brian O'Shea, who does that song? Because I even went to him to research what true love and care was. He didn't have any answers for me. Right? The man with the red hair who does that song. You know who I'm talking about.
I fucking remember his name, but I know who you're talking
about.
Yeah,
it just slipped my mind. Right? Just completely slipped my mind. But, you know, I have no problem being accountable and authentic and taking it full circle and potentially bonding with this man and others over the fact that potentially none of us were shown true love and care in the sense of strong men embodying values and principles, objective logic, morals, and ethics, and imputing that into their young ones. That is something that I see as a human condition is sorely lacking in the modern day. So I don't think I'm off on any of that criticism. I'm willing to be equitable and include myself in the conversation. I'm even willing to take a lead and put a target on myself. And like I have many times before, get my own friends and family to dislike me and hate me by talking about the truth of my experience, because the truth is still the truth.
Oh, I'm back. Okay. I had my headphones off. I didn't listen until my avatar popped up.
Okay, so then I'll see you later. You can get the fuck out and not come back. If you want to be passive aggressive and you want to play ego games when I'm speaking from the heart about something that potentially includes all of us that you want to remain ignorant about so you can feel better with your money, you don't have to be here, loser, clown, failure. Go sit with Slow State and play the false strength, falsely empowered, codependent, passive aggressive power games. I'm not interested in it. Oh, I had my headphones off. I wasn't listening. I only started listening when you put me back up. Right. You're not interested in actual conversation. You're playing gotcha games.
Paul, can we settle it down a little bit, please, brother?
Sure, we can. Sure, we can. As soon as I get an authentic man in the room who's willing to like open their heart and their mind and speak freely and frankly about the truth of our experience, absolutely, I can level with you.
Yeah, it's just a little bit hard, man, to have a conversation with somebody that just keeps talking over you. You know what I mean?
No, I understand that. I wasn't necessarily in the mode that I've been in looking for conversation. I'm pretty much doing a monologue.
So you asked me a question before, right? And let me elaborate here. You know, I'm not going to answer questions that are personal to me on a panel. Do you understand that?
Right, but I will, and that's the difference between us.
You can ask it, man. That's fine. And if you want to answer it yourself, that's fine, man. That's your decision. But I have the right and the decision.
I didn't say you didn't. I'm just contending
to not answer that question because that's a bit personal to bring up on the internet.
I understand that, and I totally understand how typically in everyday life, folks believe they have a right, and I accept that they have a right to decide what they want to talk about openly or keep to themselves. I just contend that it's an indication of the psychology and the character of the being. The more that you get free in spirit, the more you're free where your ass will follow your spirit, the more you're open-minded and open-hearted, the more you're accountable and authentic, the more you feel the ability to speak freely about pretty much everything and anything and not hold back, right? That's a man of faith as far as I'm concerned. Now, you can argue everything I've said is false. It's a subjective determination. I can accept that even. I'm just telling you who and what I am, the perspective I sit with, the determinations I've come to, and I'm willing to hear it rebutted. Oftentimes, that's not what happens, though.
That's fair enough, man. I mean, you know,
Somebody
everybody
who's
has the
comfortable
right.
with themselves and their life and God doesn't give a fuck about talking about personal issues openly. As a matter of fact, that's kind of what defines them at a certain point.
Oh, come on, man. Let's be responsible adults here.
No, don't give me the buzzwords responsible adult. Responsible means an ability to respond. Okay? So you're the one not being responsible because your feelings get in the way of you speaking about personal topics. So if a responsible adult means somebody who's hypersensitive, who has to be 2 and 3 different people depending on venue, I'm not one of those, and I'm never going to be one of those. I practice the opposing perspective.
Okay, very good, Paul. But, you know, if we're going to be respectful adults here, okay.
You presume that I respect you. I don't.
Well, okay, wait. Let me just ask this. No. Let me just ask this. Whose channel is this? OTW's or Paul's? Because who was putting?
It's whoever has the keys, and I have the keys, and you're playing more passive-aggressive power ego games, trying to call out that this is OTW's channel and I have an ability to throw people out. Do you want to give him some more money so you can buy influence here and see if he'll break bad on me? Folks have done it before, and I'm interested to see when the day is going to come when he does. So please test that dynamic. I'd love to test our relationship, I and OTWs.
Yeah, donate, people. Donate.
Hi.
Yeah,
Everybody
because
donate.
most folks on these panel versus like Slow State and others, the more cash you give them, the more influence you can buy with them. I want to believe OTW is not one of those, but I would love to find out he is. Then I could distance myself from him. Please give him money and try to buy influence to break bad on me.
Yeah, please give me full of money. All kinds of money. I want money. Give me money. Money.
That's the word I really don't like. I really don't like.
But it's okay. It doesn't mean I'll
Okay,
break
so
bad, but
understand
I
you have little
still
to
want
no
the money.
power and value here unless he decides your money does, because I'm sure your personality doesn't, nor does your understanding. So if your money has no power here and your personality and understanding has no power here, just accept that and then talk from authenticity and accountability. If not, you're probably not going to be here long.
Yeah, I'll just leave because nobody here matters to me.
Okay, so we'll see you later. Again, more passive-aggressive bullshit. Nobody here matters to you, but I kicked you out once already, and you came running back to the backstage and came up again. More bullshit. You'll learn how to be real one of these days. All you broken bitches, inauthentic corporate beta males, daddy's going to teach you how to be a real one of these days. And no, your blackness doesn't impress me either. I saw you trying to ride that wave. Oh, I'm black, so I'm real. No, you're a black bitch, right? So that's color aside. You can be a white bitch, a black bitch. You know, really doesn't much matter. So now that's your second time getting kicked out, and I'm sure you'll stay gone because you don't care about anyone here, right?
I'm seeing this happen with another channel, OTW. Currently, as we speak, there's I'm pretty sure you're aware of RBR Network. OTW, you there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were speaking to me. What'd you say?
I'm actually seeing this happen or seeing this unfold. Exactly what's happening here with another channel.
Right. So
Yeah,
what's happening
and
here?
you're aware of RBR Network?
Nope.
Never heard of them?
Nope.
All right then. Well, if you never heard of them, I don't really need to speak about them then, do I?
I guess not, right?
Because I don't want to be, fucking doing that on your platform. You know what I mean? Like fucking.
Oh, like the beginning of the panel was when everybody came in here and started talking about Slow State? Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, I have no idea that happened, but that's just not me, bro. I won't come on here bragging about someone else's channel or anything like that. But I'm seeing this unfold on another person's channel, and that's somebody having the keys to the channel or to the StreamYards or whatever, and they're abusing their powers.
So basically, you're passively, aggressively, indirectly saying I'm doing that while I'm right here. It's amazing how you guys are all the same. OTW loves this. He literally loves this. He's like, at times, he will talk to me privately. And I go, isn't it amazing the power games all these pathetic online desperate slaves play on you day after day regarding myself, and do it right in my face or in everybody's face and act like we don't see what you're doing? It's beyond embarrassing, dude.
Hey,
You
look,
guys are
at the end
all
of the day,
the
man.
same. You don't even know you're doing what dozens of other people have done because you're in your feelings about me talking shit you don't like.
Paul, look, you can talk all the shit you like, man. I don't really give a fuck. All right.
Why are you sitting there saying you're watching what's happening here happen other places where folks are abusing their powers? You don't get to determine that. Why are you telling OTW what I'm doing?
Bringing awareness.
You're not bringing awareness, fuckface. You're trying to manipulate and deceive. You're trying to get in between folks and what they do, like everyone else like you. You're all the same. You're disingenuous, fake, hypersensitive, deceiving, manipulative, mama spirit trash.
It's good to see that you're aware about yourself.
Why don't you go start a panel like they all do and then bring awareness to OTW and the rest, how I'm abusing my powers here? You fucking clown.
Ozzy, you got to be kidding me, man. You've been here before. You know Paul's the co-host, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
I'm just doing my thing, OTW. Relax.
Oh, okay.
Just
Well, if you're
listen to
doing a
him.
bit
Listen to the weak
non-bit-
coward. I'm just doing my thing. Yeah, being a bitch. That's your thing.
Oh yeah, this is rich. Brian, say something, man. Don't just sit there and fucking be quiet on the panel, fucking bitch.
No, I mean, it's just sad that these guys are slaves and defending it. It's just, I don't know what else to say, man. It's just a sad state of time. I mean, I wish we could talk to them and have some sort of awakening, convergence with them, but it's just
won't happen.
What?
Just won't happen.
Yeah, you're just going to continue to defend slavery, dude. It's insanity, bro. You're not free. You're not happy. You're a miserable person like all other slaves. Slaves cannot be happy. And you defend the slavery. It's like the most insane, like diabolical, satanic thing ever.
It's like people get so triggered when they get called out as being slaves, and they don't realize that it's like we know what it's like. Hello, we are that. We were that all our lives. You know, coming to the awareness that you are a slave is not that bad, man. You know, and accepting it, that's like probably the first fucking step, right? Accepting the fact that you're a fucking slave, and then you move forward from there. But as long as you're triggered and you're in your ego and you can't fucking accept the fucking truth for what it is, you're going to be stuck where you are. You're going to just think that you're happy, but you're not really happy. It's just this fucking reality superimposed over your eyes to have you believe a bunch of fucking lies.
Hey, Aussie, do you smoke weed?
Yeah, fucking oath I do, bro.
Is it legal where you're at?
Somewhat.
So you could get it taken away and put in the jail or given a ticket. Someone in a costume could walk up and do that to you.
They just take it, bro. Give you a cannabis caution.
Yeah, so if another man in a costume walks up and takes your weed, gives you a cannabis caution, you're completely fine with that?
I mean, it is what it is. It's the law.
It is what it is. You're a slave. Like, you can't see the correlation there. That you as like a god on earth, a man who has both the physical and the spiritual, like you're higher than like spiritual gods. You're in the physical.
Okay,
realm
so
as well.
yeah. So let me ask you a question. What would you do if a man in uniform comes and takes your weed off you? If it's not legal where you are?
A man in uniform asked me for my license, registration, and insurance recently. I didn't give him anything.
Then what happened?
They towed my car and I went to jail.
There you go. Victim of the system.
There you go. Victim. I'm not a victim. It was like one of the best.
No, you don't get it, Paul. Wait.
OTW.
Ozzy. No.
He's
Come
talking
on,
to me.
You got to bring him the perspective.
Talking to
here.
me, dude.
All right. Okay, I yield. Go ahead.
So it was one of the best things that happened to me. So I don't know. What do you mean a victim of what? It was a level up. You know, people like to do, there you go. Oh, you went to jail and got your car towed. There you go. Like there's like as if that's a negative. It's not a negative. It's a man standing up to the tyranny, the fascism. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. Other men should do it, like you.
Oh, I have. You
just stated that you're cool with a man walking up to you if you're smoking weed and taking it from you and throwing it away, and then.
Well, I didn't say I'm fine. I said that's what would happen, but also I didn't say that it's ever happened to me as well. So
yeah, if you're driving in your car, a man in a costume could come up, force you to the side of the road, and you'll hand over papers to him, right? That's what you'll do, right? You know, like when they say your paper,
Yeah, license.
sound familiar?
Yeah. Where's
Papers,
your license?
please. Fascism.
Yeah.
It sound familiar?
Fascism. Did you say fascism?
Fascism. You're fascist.
Could you imagine a grown man who comes on panels to bring awareness to ODW that folks are abusing their key powers, but has no awareness of how fascism is abusing its powers that we've given them?
There he goes again.
What, speaking
When
the
do you
truth?
go around spreading awareness about like the powers being abused on you and the rest of us worldwide? The same way you bring awareness to me abusing my key powers. Hypocritical slave.
Okay. Paul is mad because he wants my life. Word salad is the only salad he eats.
I thought he was leaving. I thought he didn't care about anyone here. Oh, more bullshit. He can't leave now because I got a hook in him. He's obsessed with me. He's another person who I'll own space inside of. Yeah, I want your life, right? I want to be you so bad. A clown who can't talk and has no lifestyle worthy of living because you think you have some fiat lying around like no one else has that. That's what makes you a man, right? What a fucking loser, failure clown. Just another typical day on the panel verse. Just another number.
Just another fucking Groundhog Day here.
Just another looping clown who says one thing and does another. That's why he's not a man. Doesn't stick to his word.
So are you guys into like the whole auditing and all that?
Are we into that? What does that mean? Am I into that?
Well, I could say yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but not into it the way the typical antagonist guys who drive around with license and plates and they antagonize people for views. Like we're into the real deal, living it, going to jail. Like, I mean, those guys go to jail, but like they're bitched up. They're basically you, except they go into police stations and antagonize people. They're slaves who
Yeah, slaves who don't know the law and think once they got a camera that they're all of a sudden for rights and freedom. It's not how that works.
A little like De Castro, you know?
Yeah, because
pretty much.
Aussie and your friend Craven here, you gentlemen aren't happy, dude. It's impossible. You cannot be a slave and be happy. You know, you made
last 30 minutes. I haven't spoken whatsoever. I'm just listening to you guys.
Yes, but it still applies because you're a slave.
Why am I a slave?
When you get pulled over by the police, do you hand them license, insurance, and registration?
Yeah, I would. Because it doesn't. I understand what you mean, but it doesn't matter to me. I don't care.
Yeah, because you're free, like happiness and true fulfillment doesn't matter to you. Your soul is being you're the Walking Dead. You're that film, The Walking Dead. You've traded your soul for an ID for privileges
and Slow State just proved he's been sitting down there this whole time watching and listening like he does every day. And now he's encouraging Resto to come over and hang with him so he can give him money. And Resto doesn't understand what Beck said is absolutely true. He's using you for $5 and $10 at a time. And you're such a dumb, broken hoe. You love being used and giving your money out so you can buy influence. You guys are all fit for each other. I just wish you'd all stay in your holes and stop watching and listening to me and everything and everyone that extends off of me because you're obsessed with me. See, the reality is guys like Resto and Slow State want my life. They want my persona and ability to speak. They want my options and opportunity, and they want my recurring value.
If you think so.
Oh, I know so. They've all shown it over and over again. They don't have an ability to come on here and talk every day and create value, not only metaphysically, but tangibly. Are you kidding? These are the Walking Dead. They're the unbegun. They're discontent.
So what sort of value
How can they create content if they're discontent?
What sort of value are you after?
What sort of value am I after? It's fascinating.
I don't think it's something that you chase. It's something that you have inherently or you develop.
Yeah, he thinks I'm after something.
It's not a treasure that you go out and find, you know. All right, so guys, we got Proper Instruction Motivates People's going on next. Make sure you don't miss it. If you guys aren't sub, make sure go ahead and sub over there.
I'm going to push it back like 15 or so.
All right, no problem. So just make sure if you guys aren't aware in the audience right now of the existence of Proper Instruction Motivates People, go ahead and sub now or forever hold your peace. And yeah, that's Paul Unslaved, which is next to me, the co-host here at OTW News, is the host of Proper Instruction Motivates People, and we'll be going live in a few. Don't miss it. We will be portaling over after this broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, so just hang on to your seats. If you don't want to do it and you're a lazy ass motherfucker, then just sit back and wait, and we'll fucking teleport you right over to the broadcast as soon as it starts.
Resto showing more of himself down there, appealing to nonsense. When's the last time you had sexual relations?
Oh, come on.
As if I can't regularly, right? More projection. As if I do have sexual relations regularly, that makes me more of a man like you, right? That's how that works. Right. You guys are like such ladies, men. You guys are like the pinnacle of attraction and success. It's obvious. You guys have so many more options of women and like career choices. I'm so beneath you. I can only hope to be the ladies' man and the entrepreneurs that you are one day. Is that the game you want to play? Like, is it serious? You're a walking meme. You're a walking joke. The women who I deal with, who I speak to, they look at you as a fucking clown. They wouldn't get anywhere near you because you have little to nothing to offer them.
I'll see in Craven. What brings happiness and fulfillment into your life?
I just want to enjoy my life, my family. That's all. The rest, I don't care. I don't care about the government. They got no interest in me. I don't do anything like that. It doesn't bother me. I just don't care. If your question earlier on when you were saying about the lights, I gave it to you.
You're a pure nihilist. You are the problem with the world nowadays and from the beginning of time, whether you accept that or not.
I just want to enjoy time with my family. That's all. The rest, I don't care about. I enjoy
I heard
things.
that. Pure nihilism. You are the problem with the world and have been from the beginning of time.
Okay, fine.
Do you smoke weed, Craven?
I do, yeah.
Is it legal where you're at?
It is, yes.
So
it is.
When you say there's things you don't care about, so when you're driving down the road and a man pulls you over and asks you for your papers, you just freely give up your papers.
Not worth my time. It's whatever. I just want to go home. I don't care. It's just whatever it is. I understand what you guys are saying. I don't enjoy the government myself, but they don't interest me whatsoever. I don't want to know anything about them. It doesn't bother me.
These last 3 years, did you ever put a face covering on?
No.
Did you do any of the medical advice?
What do you mean? Sorry.
How did you get around not doing what most other slaves were doing? Putting face coverings on, taking medical treatments?
I do my, I just put the license plate is the license plate. It doesn't matter to me. Like I said, I don't do anything to dispute anything about that. It just doesn't bother me no more. Like it used to.
About you somehow brought it back to license plates when I was asking you about putting a face covering on during the last 3-4 years when everyone else, I'm sure, in your community was doing it. How did you avoid now?
Oh yeah, you're talking about that crap. Yeah, I didn't believe in that whatsoever. I think that's the most ridiculous thing ever. There's actually no point.
Did you put the stuff on your face?
I did to go to the store.
Right, but it doesn't bother you that you did that?
No, I didn't care. Doesn't matter. I went in.
Ryan, don't you understand? With the broken-spirited, broken-hearted, their virtue is not caring. So the less they care and don't live in true love and true care, the easier it is for them to go along to get along in this beast system matrix where they serve the devil. See, that's the point of the Christed consciousness. It's heart-based. These folks have broken hearts. They don't even have the capacity to care about what's true and what's right and doing and being what they're meant to be under God. They're godless, nihilist infidels, just like Slow State, just like Resto Cresto. They're all the same beingness. They're a Mr. Smith.
Yeah, and like when they talk about the Christ performing a miracle to raise someone from the dead, that's literally what this ministry is with you slaves. You are the walking dead.
These are the walking dead, the unbegun. They've never begun to live as men. They don't even know what it's like. This is why I say they can't have families. They can't truly love themselves and their families. You can't love your family if you don't care about what's right. Folks are broken. Your soul and heart broken. And you're not men. I'm sorry to have to reveal that to you and be the bad guy. I'm doing it for your own good.
Craven left, Aussie. It's just you now. Still with
g'day,
us?
mate. What's going on?
Did you put the mask on the last 3 years?
Oh, get fucked. No way.
How did you avoid it when everyone else in the community was doing it to go shopping and whatnot?
Just went shopping. Fuck it.
Did a lot of your family members put it on?
Me and my wife, yeah.
So you and your wife did put it on?
No. We didn't put it on. Me and my wife, we were the only ones in the family that didn't use it.
Not one time?
Nah, I mean, fuck that, bro. What the fuck?
How are you able to make a correlation that that's fucked up, but other things that we're talking about aren't fucked up?
Well, you guys fail to realize that, sorry, man, it's fucking early in the morning, man. I'm fucking falling asleep to this shit. Yeah, no, it's, what were you saying again, man?
I was saying you stood up. You're saying there's no fucking way you'd put the mask on, but when you get pulled over, you will very willingly hand over papers to the fascist gentleman tyrant at your window.
Well, last time, let me tell you in reality, right? Last time I got pulled over, I didn't get pulled over. I didn't stop.
How'd that work out?
See, there's legal reasons why I shouldn't get into depth with this, but it didn't work out so good.
Why did you not pull over?
Like I said, man, I probably already said too much, and we'll just leave it at that.
He's confused. It's okay.
Do you think it was
Could you
wrong?
unblock?
Shut up, Tarek. Do you think it was wrong that for them to attempt to pull you over?
Yeah, they shouldn't be fucking stopping people the way they do, especially here, man. Here's the worst, bro. They don't even have to have an excuse to pull you over.
All right. So how do you have the cognitive dissonance to where you understand a couple things, but when it comes to them giving you a ticket and taking your marijuana, you're like, whatever, if it happens, it happens, I'll give it to them, they'll throw it away, and you're okay with that.
That's not what I said.
So, but would you resist if they attempted to take your marijuana?
I smoke at home, bro. I don't smoke anywhere else. I hardly smoke anyway. I just have like a joint before bed, man. That's it. Helps me sleep.
Yeah, but they still have the potential. They still have the opportunity to do it, and you avoid going outside and doing it because you don't want to get fucked with.
No, I don't go and smoke out on the street because I don't do it, man. I just have a joint before I go to bed. It helps me go to bed. Helps me go to sleep.
So I don't understand your resistance, dude.
What resistance?
It's like you're hesitant to talk about it. You have the license plates, the driver's license and insurance, right?
What do you
look at this?
mean,
Like,
bro?
what are you doing? What are you fucking so scared of, dude? Why aren't you answering the fucking questions?
I don't understand.
Oh shit, they don't have balls, dude. They don't have balls.
Eric.
As soon as the cops come, they're gonna give them their ID. That's what it is.
This is the self-fulfilling prophecy these folks are in. They won't even talk about their truth and what they say their conviction is because the system has taught them that they're wrongdoers. It's like there's legal reasons I can't talk about my rights and what the fuck my conviction is. No, there's not. You're proving to whoever's listening, you think you're keeping shit off record and whatever else. I understand why you're doing that. I'm not picking on you. But to after a certain point, to these folks and to folks like me, they go, you guys really don't believe in what the fuck you're doing. You really don't have a conviction. You believe you're doing wrong by not listening to us. So we're going to say you are doing wrong. If you really had a conviction and knew you were doing what's true and what's right and weren't causing any loss, injury, and harm, you'd say, yeah, this is what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm going to do it over and over again because I ain't in the wrong. Someone trying to take my fucking rights is in the wrong. And I'm not interested what kind of paperwork they use to do it. That's why we're getting hoed and pimped on. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah, Aussie, what is your do you go into courtrooms, Aussie, to fight for your rights?
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. Last time I went to court, yeah.
And when you did someone turn that music up? And when you showed up at the courthouse, did you submit to a search and seizure? Did you empty your pockets, take off your belt before you walked in that metal detector?
No, there was no metal detector in there.
Did they wand you down? Did you have to do anything?
No.
You didn't have to do any precautionary things?
No, just walk in. Just walk straight in, walk straight out.
Then put a rubber glove on. Check.
So why do you show up to courthouses?
Well, if I don't show up, I get fucking arrested, bro. Simple as that.
Exactly. Yeah,
So
a bitch.
when you're summoned to appear, like an entity, you do that. If they summon you, you follow what the paperwork says that you receive in the mail. Out of fear of going to jail. Why are you so slow to answer, dude?
He's scared to answer,
Shut up,
O'Shea.
Eric. Shut up.
I'm just saying, Paul was right. He's kind of like worried about what he's going to say.
Both folks
because he
have
doesn't
a
convict himself.
fear-based reality, so they have to think before they answer. This is why Judge Judy on her show made it famous, said, don't think, answer when I ask. Don't look over there, don't look over there, because she's aware of the same sub-psychology I am. That most folks live in fear because they don't in their heart feel like they're a good person doing what's true and what's right. And when you ask them something, they got to think about their answer rather than just speak from the motherfucking heart and what their experience has been. It's signs of dishonor and bad faith. And that's what most people don't understand about the heart-based consciousness. Till you can answer from your heart or about truthfully what you've experienced without doubting yourself and being fearful, you're bad faith. And they're going to govern you and rule you. Shaitan is going to rule you in your fear.
So Craven, you're back. Maybe we could get somewhere with you. Are you here? Oh my God. Back to you,
I
Aussie.
might have a bad connection.
So you're afraid to go to jail if you don't show up at court, Aussie?
No, I'm not afraid to go to jail, man.
You just said that if you don't show up at court, you could go to jail.
That's right.
So that's why you show up in court, because you're afraid to go to jail.
No, it's not about being afraid, man. I'm telling you that now.
Why are you afraid to respond quickly with truthful answers?
Look, it might take me a little bit of time, right, to answer your fucking stupid questions because it's 5 o'clock in the fucking morning.
So questions about freedom and slavery is stupid. It's a mundane topic to you. Awaken, miracles, resurrecting the dead.
He's
miracle.
triggered and scared, O'Shea.
No, I'm not triggered.
So what did you go to court for? I'm sure you're not going to want to talk about it. What did you go to court for? Like, what are you worried about? That they're listening? That it's going to get back to the courts? Like, what is your deal, dude? You're going to be like that Popeye guy with the Aussie thing? He was talking about this shit online. Like, what is your deal? God,
what is your deal?
Annoying, man. Are you here, Craven? Are you back?
Yeah,
what's your deal?
Sorry about that. Phone calls again.
What's your deal?
Shut up,
Hey?
Aussie.
What's your fucking deal?
I'm trying to perform a miracle here and raise the dead, and bring them back some life, but I don't know.
What a miracle it'll be.
Just stay in your slavery, dude. Just stay with your slow answers. Maybe Craven has a
Exactly.
thing.
Stay in your slavery.
Brian the Apostle.
Huh? At least he stood up against them.
Craven, are you alive or dead?
I'm alive, man. I think, yeah. If I push myself, I feel it.
What do you mean? You're
That's
dead.
your
Personal
criteria?
corporation, you're dead.
No, what else is there, man? Explain to me.
There's.
Because I am really interested in what you guys are saying. I think it's important to have different perspectives. You know what I mean? It's cool. So explain what you guys want to explain.
Live isn't just like when you go to the pub and you have like a good time and have some fish and chips and you watch the sports event. Like,
yeah,
you think that that's what happiness is, but it's not. Like what?
I get what you're saying. I think it's more. I enjoy that because it relaxes me. It empties my mind from all the bullshit.
Yeah. So
it's
you're
not
like
about happiness, it's
medicating.
Yeah, I get what you're saying on that. It relaxes me. It makes me go away and stop fucking thinking about all the bullshit that's going on. That's why I enjoy it. It's not because it brings me happiness. It relaxes me. It pisses my mind away from all the rest of the shit.
It's going to be okay, man. Don't be triggered.
So your children.
I'm not triggered, man.
Your children go to school?
You do.
You're not of the opinion that schools are the most poisonous things, one of the worst things you could ever do. It's like indoctrination camp, like preparing them for
4 years ago. I would have said to you, no, 100%. I think education is important at a school level. Then after all this fucking bullshit with the fucking mask and crap, I realized, no, I'm able to do a better job at home.
After all the
bullshit
bullshit
school
with
would
the
be
what?
able to do.
Hey, Brian, do you have an education?
Shut up, Aussie. After all the bullshit
That's
with the
what I
what?
thought. That's what I fucking thought.
In here, in Canada, they close everything down because of the COVID crap there. So the kids were at home. So I taught them at home, and I personally thought the education I was given at home was much better than the education they're receiving at school. So
Right.
I don't believe in education. I don't like education at the moment. I think it's horrible at the moment. Maybe 50 years, 60 years ago was better. I don't know. I wasn't there. But
Right. Not only
now,
what they're
I think education is crap.
Yeah, not only what they're learning, but the sort of undercurrents of things like the children are gonna have to put the mask on. That when the bell rings, they're setting them up for either prison or factory type obedience. Like
Have you
line
seen a
up in the
picture of a school in a
hallways.
prison? They're exactly the same. I agree with you. You should take
Yeah,
a
it's
picture of a
pretty
school,
true.
and you take a picture of a prison. They look exactly the same.
Yeah, the recess, the little yard time. So you
Yeah.
still send your children there?
I do. I understand, but I have to work. I can't stay home all the time. I think it's more like a daycare center more at the moment than anything else. And the kids understand that as well on my end. They know how I feel about it. But I teach them at home otherwise, anyways. I don't just listen to the school. I don't agree
So
what
there's
they're doing.
no
at the
way you
moment.
could figure out a way around this, even though it's a prison thing. It's completely horrible for them.
The system, unfortunately, that you guys are saying is built that way. I have to work on. Then I go on the street.
What type of work?
Are you going to answer my question, Brian?
Shut up,
Have you got an education?
What type of work?
Have you got an education, Brian?
If you can't understand that I have wisdom based on this communication with this dude, then I don't know what to tell you. So Craven.
Well, so you think
Especially
schools are bad, but you went through that system.
What
I work in construction.
Are you triggered, sir?
So construction. You don't think you could figure something out? Like you're obligated to do construction stuff. You couldn't like do construction like in a way like. How old are your children?
13, 12, and 7. 8, sorry. She just turned 8.
So you couldn't figure something out to where you wouldn't have to send them to these indoctrination camps. Like you couldn't like have a neighbor, family members, like something to where they could be at home, do homeschooling, like you could figure some sort of work out, some sort of situation. There's no way you can make it happen. That's what you're telling me?
I tried after when they reopened the schools because I wanted the kids to stay here. But unfortunately, I had no one around me to do that, to help me with that. I honestly did try to do that. I believe in home education. I think it's better. I don't think a child should be sat in a classroom for 8 hours at a time and learning bullshit. But they're able to easily learn at home anyways.
Do you think
but
that
I don't have family members around and enough friends to do that? And I
you
really
think you
trust
could
someone.
you think you
Go ahead.
could begin making small steps, inch by inch to like move towards that direction, like begin developing relationships, with friends or family or different situations to like begin the process of trying to detach them from having to show up in the school as you described it, prisons, like completely horrible. They shouldn't do this. It's completely wrong. It's just
not like-
daycare. And the only reason you're doing it is because you have to work and you can't figure it out. Don't you think that as a man who's like the greatest thing ever, higher than the gods, that you couldn't like figure it out? Just like if you were like thrown into nature with no other like help, like you would just have to look around and figure out shelter, figure out food, like just figure it the fuck out. You don't think you're qualified to just figure it the fuck out? The same thing as if you were put into a forest with nothing, you would just figure it out. Because that's essentially what we are.
Make it. No, I get what you're saying, and you're putting across a valid point. I have no answer to that. Really, you got a valid point there, and I can't argue it. I think, I would like that to happen 100%, and I would like a way around that, but unfortunately, I can't.
But you're
at the moment, I can't figure out.
You're being compressed. You're being burdened by your doubt and your fear, and you feel overwhelmed because it's such a arduous task. But if you begin the process inch by inch, with you set your intention and then you set your attention on it, which is the key to all alchemy. You have this vision in your mind, and then you put your attention on it, and you begin to physically make action towards it. Like it's like building a house, dude, brick by brick. You got to make the fucking bricks. You got to get the mortar. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You got a shelter. It's like anything, dude. Like just inch by inch, like, and it starts with your mind, like having the conviction in your heart that you're going to go for this. And if you fail, that's one thing, but at least you could begin the process of going.
I would love to. I would love to get my kids out of that system. I don't like the education at the moment, and I'm having that exactly. I had a phone call just for that for my son about that as well with the schools at the moment. That's why I got cut off early on. I had a phone call from that, so it's fine that you were speaking about that.
It'd be like you have a match, like a fighting match that you're sort of forced into, or you agree to do or whatever. Like the match is, so your opponent would be like your children being out of school. That's kind of who you're fighting, right? You could personalize that and make that into a person who you don't think you could really beat up right now, like a large black man or something, large white man, large Asian man. Whatever. So what do you got to do? You first got to start doing your push-ups, running around the block, having a coach train, like watch some YouTube training videos, like whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? You got to start getting in shape. There's a date that you're going to fight this person eventually. So you got to sort of, if you're out of shape, you got to sort of get yourself in shape. So if your children are going to school and you want to get them out, you got to sort of begin the process of getting yourself to make that happen. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%. And I gotta figure out a way around that. But at the moment, it would be difficult. But it's something that I would like to do before it's too late. But my kids know it. My kids have, they tell me all the time that how school is at the moment, and they don't really like it. So, but I can't just take them off like that.
You
Unfortunately,
keep
I would
saying
like to,
things.
but
You
I can't.
can't do this. You can't do that. Like, if you think you can't, you can't. If you think you can, you can't. Like, you
No,
probably
because there's law towards it, you know what I mean? And he brings a lot of things around that as well. And I've also got the mother who believes in that education, unfortunately.
right. So you got a lot. You got a lot. To sort of overcome, but it's not impossible. And you like have to. You can't just like say you agree with me and then do nothing about it. Like, you have to come on these panels tomorrow and say, I did this, this, and this over these past 24 hours to move towards that. Like, and every day you have to show
Oh, he
up.
really
You
does,
have to-
does he, Brian?
Shut up,
And
Lassie.
what
Shut
happens when he
up.
does?
Shut up.
What happens
Lassie.
when he does?
So Craven,
what happens when he does?
You show up on this broadcast tomorrow and you say, I did this, this, and this. And then the next day, I did this, this, and this. And every day you come and you hold yourself accountable. And you say, I've been doing this, this, and this. The next thing you know, 6 months from now, your vision has come true.
Most people unconsciously repress.
When's the last time you washed your hair?
Death, as it is too horrifying.
See all these like voices in the background, Craven? All these doubters, all these demons. Like, I'm giving you the gospel truth. I'm going to awaken you. I'm going to perform a miracle. You're going to go from a dead person to an alive person.
With complete
Honestly, I don't think I'm dead.
Share one common
I don't think that.
This is what
I did,
all of
like
us
I
together.
going back
Death,
to what we were
smiles,
saying
and
early
so
on.
And all we can do.
Besides
is smile
that,
back.
the rest doesn't bother me no more. I'm just saddened about what's going on everywhere. I think it's disgusting. I think it's deplorable. I think things like you guys saying things need to change, but it's not going to happen like this. It's not going to happen if it's 6 guys talking on the panel.
Yeah, it's going to happen by you showing up tomorrow and said, hey, I did this, 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 and this. I contacted the school district. I started talking to my wife. I'm like inching my way in. It's like an anaconda. It's like a snake. It's like a boa constrictor. Like, it slowly squeezes. Like, it might be a 6 month, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year journey, but every day you gotta squeeze and squeeze until the mission is accomplished.
Of course.
So,
no, it'd be a dream that, but we'll see what happens with that.
So
I would like that to happen.
So I have a commitment from you. You're going to show up on OTW's broadcast tomorrow with some sort of
I'm going to
progress
show up almost
towards
every
these
day.
goals. What?
I'm going to show up almost every day. As soon as I can, I'll be there.
O'Shea,
What?
can we get a
He's a
commitment that
keeper,
you're going to
O'Shea.
make
He's a
steps
keeper.
towards washing your hair?
What did you say, Craven?
Can we get a commitment from you that you'll make steps towards washing your hair?
My hair is perfectly clean. What did you say, Craven?
When's the last time you washed it?
Like 2-3 days ago.
I'll be here
What'd you
almost
say,
every
Craven?
day.
What'd you say,
I'll be
Craven?
here almost every day. I enjoy this channel. I think what you guys are saying, you know, I mean, it makes some sense to me, but I'm not 100% there yet. So I'm going to carry on coming onto the channel, and I'll be open about it and have some constructive
Yeah, but I'm saying,
discussions with you guys.
can I get a commitment from you that in the next 24 hours, you will show up 24 hours from now back on this panel, and you will tell us the progress you've made toward this goal that we just talked about?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say yes.
All right, so I'll see you in 24 hours. I got to head over to Paul's to do his broadcast. We'll see you in 24 hours, and I want to hear. I don't give a fuck how micro the progress is, as long as there's some progress, and even if you backslide at some point, as long as there's some progress, millimeter by millimeter, the metric system. I don't give a fuck how slight the progress is, and even if you backslide, you show up every day with the accountability, with the information. So we'll see you tomorrow, man.
I'll be around tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Good luck.
I'll see you later. All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to head over to Paul's, and I'm going to restream it. I'll see you guys later.